Hello guys, welcome to the live stream. Right, I'm nearly 40 minutes late. No, that's technically not true. I pushed it to 10:30. Right, I did plan for 10 o'clock, but your boy overslept. So, had to literally plaster this hair on and literally make it as stylish as I can within 10 minutes. I was actually sitting here for the past 20 minutes or so, but then there were some technical difficulties as well, which also delayed it as well. It's one of those things, being the technical streamer. Now, I've got a sore throat today. I don't know why, but that's not a good sign. I really hope it's not anything serious or even, dare I say, COVID-related over the holidays. Who's here? Rexy, welcome. Blue Terrier, welcome to stream. Ollie Turton, a Ginger Cafu. Fair enough. Oh, it looks like live chat is working here, but unfortunately it's not very big. It's from Gamer Guy Ethan. I know that's you. Welcome to the stream. Where can I change the chat box? It's there. That's annoying. It looks like I can't really change the size of it. Is the thumbnail wrong? Is the thumbnail wrong? Are you serious? I'm sure it says 43. Is that the starter card that says 42? The thumbnail definitely says 43. Unless it was my starter card. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to go 2 seconds to switch back to this. No, it's right. I don't know what you're on about. It's correct. I thought it was right. Right, but anyway. We've got Easter Monday with our score predictions. 12 games. This is mad. This is honestly one of the most difficult times of the season to actually do all these games. You've got 12 sets of championship games within a period of 3 days. So it's very difficult to cover all of it. Now, we won't see FIFA's footage. What I'm going to do is what Ben did. And I was actually going to do that way before Ben did it, just in case any of you are saying, oh, you're copying him. It's to do a review of the weekend games, or the Friday games technically. And then I'll then cover my predictions, like in the end of the video. So it's going to be a lot of content that I think will be released on Easter Sunday. So that'll be a treat for you guys. Don't know when I'm going to record it. Maybe sometime today. Maybe actually on Easter Sunday itself. But it's going to be interesting. But having said that, we're now into the final part of the season where I cannot afford to miss a game week. There's dissertations and stuff I need to do. But it's starting to get along. So I'm feeling a lot more calmer now on it. And having said that, I've literally just sent my first draft of it as well. So that's really, really good stuff. Blackpool get battered everywhere they go, says Regan. Oh, the title. Yes. No, you're right. You're right. The title's wrong. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. I'll change that now. That's what happens when you're so lazy you used last week's title stream. Okay, well, now we can move on. We're now back to business. So, we've got some crucial games coming up as well. And one of them being the early 12:30 kickoff. And what I'm hoping is that I can actually use this Easter Monday as a kind of day to kind of relax a little bit. But the first game we've actually got to predict is Middlesbrough versus Huddersfield, which is a very big game. Middlesbrough are one of the few teams in and around the top 10 region I've still got a game in hand, excluding Nottingham Forest, of course. I've got to turn the TV down. Sorry. There we go. And now we can switch to this. So, there we go. Footage is clean. Everything's looking great. Microphone's sounding great. By the way, tell me if the audio's not that right. Because if not, then I can fix it there. That's not exactly where they finished. So, FIFA's not updated their last weekend's game. So, Middlesbrough are 7th right now, based on their draw against Bournemouth. And of course, Peterborough beating Blackburn has made things very difficult for Blackburn to get into the top 6. Oh, there you go. Now my Discord does my job for me. Elijah Adebayo says Blue Terrier. He's ecstatic with Forest not winning there. Yeah, it is 43. Yeah, I've changed that now. My iPad won't move off 1%, says Rabbit. It sounds like you may need a new battery or a new iPad. No Gatsby, no party, says Blue Terrier. Yeah, Gatsby's not here. He is downstairs, but he's not in The streaming room. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm not going to call it anything else. Yeah, he's not here at the moment, but he could turn up. Normally, he doesn't actually turn up around, not say bang on this time, but later on in the day, he tends to turn up. Regan's saying 2-1 Huddersfield, which might not be a bad prediction, honestly. So, I mean, I'm still yet to watch all the highlights. I will watch the highlights after this stream. What I could do is because, I mean, the stream may end at 1:45. So, Spurs and Brighton, is that the early Premier League game, I think? They may have already kicked off by the time this ends. But, for me personally, I've got about an hour to watch the footage and record. Which actually is what I might do, to be honest. Because all the graphics are all done. They're actually all done already, which I'm surprised I've actually got round to that quickly. So it ain't so. We got Dwayne Gnomes, Johnny Russell. Yeah, great chant. It was on 2% but went down. Well, it's minor progress, Rabbit. Yeah, I'm pleased for Huddersfield fans, you know, and I think you will get top 6. You've heard it here. You'll get top 6 for me. I know you've got some tough games, but I think you'll get top 6 now. I think you've got this game for a start, and I believe you may have Bournemouth coming up as well. But really, apart from that, I think you've got it. What is my thoughts on the sacking of Sean Dyche? Great save, actually. So, Middlesbrough nearly opened the scoring for FIFA. Bizarre. I think that's the best way to sum this up. Because Burnley are in a situation where they are looking like that they could get relegated. But even with that, they're still only 4 points behind Everton with 8 games left. It is really not impossible for them to then stick with... Oh, great block there. Yeah, so I was saying, so Burnley have got 8 games left, and they're in a position where they're only 4 points off safety. You know, yes, they could have momentarily been outside of the relegation zone had Everton not beaten Man United and they had not lost to Norwich. But that sometimes it's going to happen. I don't see Everton picking up many more points. Maybe in their home games, but in their away games, they're absolutely woeful. So, had Burnley stuck with Sean Dyche, and honestly, their games, I mean, they had Norwich. I think they've got Watford next. I need to, someone needs to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they've got Watford. They've either played Watford, or they've got Watford next. And if that's the case, give Sean Dyche a crack at this one. Because even after that, it could have been Wolves. It may be Wolves that they got. No, it's West Ham. I'm completely inventing teams. But they still got to play Wolves, Burnley, I think. And they've still got to play Watford. Right, so, no, I'm just looking at Burnley's fixtures now. So they've got West Ham, Southampton. Southampton can be a winnable game. Then Wolves, so I wasn't making it up. They do have Wolves to play. Watford at Vicarage Road. That can be, favourable game for Burnley. And the fact that they got rid of Sean Dyche, it's not going to be seen with a positive response if they don't replace him quickly with a manager that they can take Burnley out of his position. They will not forgive the ownership if they do get relegated and they turn out even worse without him. Because over the 10 years, Sean Dyche at Burnley is all people have ever known. Sean Dyche just is Burnley. It's very rare you find a manager that just fits a club so well. And it's going to be upsetting, actually, really, not seeing him as a manager there. He was very unique in his approach. One of the very few teams that set out with a 4-4-2 nowadays in the modern game. And I think he'll be a big miss. Some people are saying, he'll get a championship job. I personally think, and we're seeing a trend, that most managers, when they get sacked, especially from a long period at a club, they do like to get a break in. And I think we'll get a break for maybe a year or two from Dyche. Then we could see him turn back. He could maybe, in the future, maybe manage like a newly promoted club. God, imagine him at Fulham. But I don't think he'll manage Fulham personally. But that's what I see him doing, maybe. A little bit similar to what Eddie Howe's done, I say. But I don't see him particularly picking up a job straight away. I've heard they've approached Mark Robbins, says Blue Terrier. Yeah, I think Wayne Rooney's rumoured as well. There's a lot of championship managers, I would imagine, that are rumoured. Steve Cooper should be one that they should go for. Yeah, we play Barnsley on Fridays as Blue Terrier. That's a big game for Huddersfield if that's the case. Yorkshire Derby is always massive. Cameron Archer's better than Harry Wilson, says Regan. Cameron Archer's really good. I'm not denying that. But is he better than Harry Wilson? It depends. It depends what sort of game you need. Because Harry Wilson on his day is honestly unplayable at times. But I've got to say, Archer's definitely been your best transfer in this transfer window, without a doubt. You've drawn the last 5 games as Bolton manager in Football Manager 22. The fact that Bolton are back in the Championship is a good achievement. Yeah, they got West Ham. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're talking about me forgetting the Burnley's fixtures. Yeah, no, I do know. I did know they had Watford. Just my ordering of my days is screwed. I've not been able to research football as much because of my dissertation at the moment. But the 25th of April, so, God, my days, it's just over a week's time. In fact, no, actually, 2 days' time will be exactly a week when my university final year is over. That is absolutely bonkers. It really is. FIFA Football Manager 22 predicts Mikel Arteta will be the next Burnley manager. Well, he'll have to leave Arsenal first, I would say. You've only lost 2 games. 3. Fair enough. I thought the only way Burnley could stay up is with Sean Dyche. Yeah, honestly, he's been so reliable over the years. And there was all these pundits saying, when Burnley beat Everton, that was a brilliant example of, you know what, Sean Dyche has got the experience. He can get this. He can definitely get his team to survive. Now, we may be seen as, we could see Burnley respond in a good way, with a new managerial bounce, which is what I think the Burnley board are going for. But it's so risky. It is very, very risky. And they're probably looking at Sean Dyche and thinking Sean Dyche does not want to go to the Championship, maybe. I don't know. It seems very bizarre, the timing of it, really, to be honest. It's just, the timing really couldn't be any worse. Had it been the end of the season when Burnley were down, then maybe I would be a little bit more understandable, especially if Dyche didn't want to go to the Championship. But the timing of it is very, very bizarre. Yeah, Ben Mee as manager. God, yeah, it's every Burnley fan's worst fears when they've not really got a strategy in the first couple of games and they're throwing a couple of games away. And I do think West Ham's one of them. They could be quite fatigued after putting in one hell of a performance against Lyon. But West Ham in general this season have been rather consistent. Okay, that's the full-time whistle. So, what I'm going to do here is just do a quick plug, as I tend to do. Please do like the stream if you've not done so. Last time I checked, I think we were approaching 10 likes. So if you guys can like the stream, that would really, really be helpful for this channel. But also, please hit the subscribe button too, because that also really helps. Now, apparently we're on 1,048. Now, my channel likes to tell me I'm on 1,050. So maybe they round it up, maybe. But if we're on 1,048, we can easily get 1,050 officially today, which would be absolutely amazing. So just to remind yourselves, Middlesbrough and Huddersfield ends as a 0-0 draw. So that'll be 2 0-0 draws in a row for Middlesbrough if that's the case. Rexy, welcome. Just caught me plugging my channel there. So yeah, please do subscribe. It really, really helps. And only 2 of you need to subscribe to get to 1,050, which would be a brilliant goal for this channel. So I am actually going to stay on catch up because I need to see what game is next. So yeah, there's the table in the full. There we go. So have I go alphabetically? Answer is no. So actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to instead use BBC because I think that's the best thing to do there. There we go. That's alphabetical. Barnsley, Peterborough. That's what I thought. That's who I thought we were supposed to do. So, Barnsley, Peterborough, big game. I'll actually put up the score soon and talk about what this game means. But Peterborough could have been in the position where they could have got relegated in this game. But following the fact they beat Blackburn, they do stay alive for now. But as for Barnsley, it's not looking good, isn't it? So, let's go back to this. Barnsley, Peterborough, huge game. Dextino, love your logo, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we won't use violence to promote subscribing, Rexy, but thank you. Do I think Burnley will stay up? I don't know. It's either 18th or 17th. I really have no idea. That run-in for Everton could kill them. Leeds could also be dragged into it. I personally think Leeds and Everton are the only two teams that could get dragged in now. I think Brentford have done enough now. I think Newcastle certainly have done enough now. I know Southampton have been starting to get dragged into it, but I think they've still done enough, and I think their squad's good enough to get themselves out of it. So I think it's between Leeds and Everton, if they are going to be dragged in there. I think Everton more likely than Leeds, but Leeds have got 3 tough games coming up. I think they've got City, Chelsea, and Arsenal, I think, in a row. So Leeds at least, they're definitely going to be squeaky bum going to this final couple of games of the season. And of course, oh, what a star! We've got a goal, finally! That's amazing. Right, Barnsley have scored our first goal for Easter Monday. Looks like it's Callum Styles who has scored for Barnsley. Now, what that does to the bottom 3, it puts Barnsley up to 22nd, and it sends Peterborough down to rock bottom. It is that close between the bottom 3. That's unbelievable. Yeah, but personally, I still think the bottom 3 will stay the same. But Burnley could get out of it based on the games they've got. They've not really got anyone left to play in terms of the big 6. I think the toughest game they've actually got left is that West Ham game, actually. So get that one out the way. Then Burnley will need to go on a really good run of form to get themselves out of it. What a logo, agrees, Drexy. You made the logo yesterday. Oh, that's nice. I then to Southampton versus Arsenal prediction for Broyshire. Ah, fair enough. Lekapon, welcome to the stream. I always I'm very unsure if I pronounce it right, but if I have, then fair enough. Welcome to the stream. Now, that's a surprise. FIFA are not predicting Peterborough to win. They love Peterborough, FIFA. Oh, and just as I say that, they score. Just as I say that. Peterborough do get the equalising goal in the 19th minute. It's, I thought it was Sammy Smoldics, but no, it's Knight with the goal. 1-1, that's what I thought. That's more like it. Johnson Clark-Harris picks out a great pass there, but yeah, disappointing goalkeeping there, maybe. But it's now 1-1. Broya is insane, says Dextino. Yeah, I tell you what, he's really come alive this season. One of these players that Chelsea have just let go, and they've just turned out to be superstars, haven't they? And having more attacking prowess than all of our strikers combined. Right, we've lost a sub, ladies and gentlemen. That's a shame. You know, it's going to happen, isn't it? But we're down to 1,047, and it officially says on my channel we're back to 1.04k subscribers. So, guys, if you can hit the subscribe button, please do so. It really, really helps. Our goal for today is 1,050, so only 3 accounts will need to subscribe, and that will be it. But thank you guys anyway for the support. I do truly appreciate it. But also, please like the stream as well, as our like target is 20 likes. In fact, I always forget to do this. I need to turn on subscriber only chat. Now, need to turn this back on here. Let me do that now. So yeah, if anyone's not subscribed, by the way, you might want to subscribe now if you want to talk to me, because I'm going to turn subscriber only chat on. It's a feature that I've been meaning to put on, but I always forget to do it. I managed to remember it last stream, but yeah, this stream was a little bit rushed with its time, so clearly all the settings have been reset. Here come Barnsley, but they give the ball away in a very crucial area. So I use it with customization. There we go. So, yep, there we go. 1 minute duration. Save those changes. Right, guys, subscriber only chat is now on. So if you do want to speak to me, just simply hit the subscribe button and then you'll be able to talk to me. Just as simple as that. It's completely free to do as well. Brutal, Rexy, but it is kind of true. LA as in Los Angeles. Ah, Los Angeles Capon. Fine, fair enough. Blue Terrier says he met Harry Toffolo yesterday. Oh, that's a big moment. I mean, out of all the players to me, Harry Toffolo is a very popular player. Sounds like no talkie. It's like we're in, what's that show? Take Me Out. I almost forgot what the show was. No liking, what was the catchphrase? It's been nearly 10 years since I've seen Take Me Out. They don't do Take Me Out anymore, don't they? Paddy McGuinness is doing other stuff now. God, that's a nostalgic show. No likey, no lighty. That's it. I'm having like several brain farts after brain farts this morning. Like even when I was just streaming here, I was just sitting there with my intro playing. I was thinking, I don't know what I'm doing. Because I had a thought that I wanted to do. And then she just sat there for a minute thinking, I've literally just sat there, just staring at the intro, with no idea what I'm doing. And it only came to me thinking, share the stream. So, your boy's a little bit slow today. But that's because I've been staying up late working on my dissertations. And in fact, I have got a couple of messages on the dissertation very quickly, which I'll answer to, but I'll still stream as well. You know, it's all about multitasking here. Toffolo's a very funny guy, says Blue Terrier. Nice. Ooh. I met Ivan Toney when he was at Peterborough and 2 weeks ago. Oh, fair enough. How is Ivan Toney? Yeah. Right, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so basically what I was doing is just basically getting my thing checked by dissertation, which is literally the thing I've been working on this whole entire year. At some point, if I can, I need to actually share it, because it's actually, like, it's a huge project. And when you get to, like, the higher level of education, you'll start writing projects. And this project's 10,000-ish words, so, yeah, spend a lot of time on it. Nothing related to football, sadly, but yeah, it's one of those things. Tony was in the streets of Warsaw. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Why is my dad hoovering now? This really pisses me off sometimes. He just randomly hoovers where he doesn't need to. Right, okay. I met Callum Styles in my local corner shop. Turns out he lives in my area. Ah, nice one. Did you ask him to be like a Brentford? Oh my days. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really help himself, Tony, sometimes with the social media. And I actually think that's something that I think a lot of the... I hate to put myself... Oh my days, what a goal! What a goal! Oh my gosh. I'm glad I was interrupted, because I was going to say something that was going to make me feel old. Wow, what a strike. Is that Smodix? Number 7. Who scored this? No, it's fine. Right, come on. Who is it? Just outside the D. That is a perfect... It is Sammy Smodix. I thought I knew who he was. I mean... I've got a sneeze coming. Oh, great. Oh, you know that feeling where you got a sneeze coming and then you... that's annoying. But Peterborough, after falling behind, have now taken the lead. That is crucial. That could be a crucial 3 points for Peterborough. I tell you what, I think Sammy Smodix may be my favourite player in the Peterborough squad. I tell you what, a lot of that squad is actually filled with former Colchester players. You've got Kwame Poku. You've got Peterborough, former Colchester players. That's what I meant to say. You've got Kwame Poku. You've got Frankie Kent, and you've got Sammy Smodix. 3 former Colchester players in that squad. So, Peterborough, if I were to support maybe one team, maybe it could be Peterborough, based on the fact they've got 3 former Colchester players in their squad. I mean, I know other Championship clubs have got former Colchester players too, but I don't think any have got 3. And it's not just any 3. Those 3 players at different eras in Colchester were very good. God, especially Smodix. Smodix back in the day was literally unplayable. And then he got his move to Bristol City, and we knew that Colchester weren't going to go anywhere near him ever again. God, that squad though, with Smodic, Senior, working with Newball. That's when it had potential of getting promoted from League 2, but now it looks like that they're going to go the other way around. A screamer, says AJ Wolf Boy. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Bought a goal indeed. I met Gary Neville just before Huddersfield Man United. Nice. How is he? Barnsley get battered everywhere they go, everywhere they go. Yeah. He's chanting of Barnsley. Now, what that would mean is that Peterborough will be on 34 points. And, would they get relegated? No, Barnsley wouldn't get officially relegated, but they would be within a couple of points. Now, the Reading game is going to be vital. If Reading lose, and then the rest of the bottom three win, they give themselves a big chance. But the maximum position, right, that's the full-time whistle. That's a really big win for Peterborough there. God, my voice is all over the place. Joe, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I do. J3W, yeah, welcome back. What a goal, says Gaming Guy Ethan. Yeah, they're all raving about that Sammy Smodic goal. If anything, if I could see it again, I'm going to show it. I'm always going to show off Sammy Smodic. You know, I love the guy. Love the guy. You know, if Ben's got his feelings on Callum Robinson, I've got my feelings on Sammy Smodic. What a stunning goal. Let's look at it again. So slowly there. Just outside the box. That's a great angle. And bang. Oh, that is absolute perfection. Perfection. Right. Okay, let's go back from that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Right, let's actually go back to this one. That's the scene that I wanted. So, Barnsley, Peterborough's done. Next is Blackburn. Who do they play again? I completely forgot who Blackburn play. My memory is not helping me today. It really isn't. Stoke, that's right. Yeah. A very much on the beach sort of game. Well, Blackburn maybe not, but it's looking more and more realistic that Blackburn won't get top 6. I mean, that defeat to Peterborough, I think, summed it up. I need to look back because I knew there was some controversy. I think Blackburn had a goal disallowed, and I knew they went down to 10 men as well. So there's a couple of things that I do need to watch just before I do comment any slander on Blackburn there. But great win for Peterborough. Let's not get it wrong. That's a great win for them. Right, but back to this one. Stoke being inconsistent because, of course, they lost to Bristol City, didn't they? So this could be a really good game for Blackburn, but a real banana skin game too, because Stoke, I mean, we saw what they did to West Brom away from home. Oh dear. Score prediction, Chelsea Palace. Oh, I don't want to. I'm always going to be the pessimist for Chelsea, because I know if I'm pessimist, they'll somehow turn up a result. So I'm going to say 2-1 Palace, with the hope that it actually makes it to 2-1 Chelsea. But I'm going to say 2-1 Palace, but that's what it is. And if anything, I think their fans will be up for it. And I think the squad will feel united with some injustice that we're not allowing Conor Gallagher to play. Either so, but you should allow Conor Gallagher to play. You know, it's like if we were playing against Southampton. In fact, wait, well, have we loaned out Broja? I can't remember. If we have loaned out Broja, then it's like we can't let him play against Chelsea in the semi-final. And what a star. Blackburn have taken the lead. Rida Kadra with the goal. Now, I don't think he's returning this season, Rida Kadra. Not because he's got a transfer. I think it's because of his injury. So I don't think this will be entirely realistic. But what happens here? Is it Bonham they've got in goal? Oh, goalkeeper's too slow off his line. Kadra does very well there. And it's 1-0 to Blackburn. We're not going down. We're not going up with Barnsley FC. Yeah, I won't read the end of that chat. But yeah, great chant there. I threw FA Cup. Yeah, I did know that. Right, so he's also saying 2-1 Palace. A member of the Huddersfield backroom star was speaking to Charlie Austin for a long time after the game. I don't know know if it's talking about Sonny. You know, it could just be a general chat, really. Charlie B's a legend, says Joe. Fair enough. I like people that praise other members of his community. Is Callum O'Hare still crying from playing Forest? Sorry. Coventry aren't getting playoffs this leg on. Okay, that's the comment he's alluding to there. Well, maybe not. Oh, okay. An equalising goal for Stoke. I was going to say that was some great play by Stoke. Right in the corner for net. Is that... Yeah, Nick Powell. I thought it was going to be Vrancic, but actually no, it's Nick Powell of the goal. Once again, I think a lot of these players that are playing are injured. Maybe not Nick Powell. I need to check on him because he's been on and off of his injuries throughout the season. But that's a great equalising goal. 1-1. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so on Coventry, let's actually bring up the table so we can actually know what we're talking about with Coventry's position for top 6. So, let's go capture. Right, here we go. Oh, God, actually, hang on. Might need to change back. Oh, Blackburn had a chance. It's a corner. Right, actually, let's just wait for this corner because I don't want to miss a goal. Corner comes in. Does look good, but looks like Stoke defend well. Jean-Paul Van Heck gives it away just to Josh Badger. Okay, let's go back to catcher then. Right, okay, so Coventry are here. They're 9th. They're on 62 with 42 games played. Now, bear in mind, Sheffield United are 6th with 65. So, actually, with the same amount of games played, Coventry are only 3 points off. Blackburn in a very similar position. They've got 42, but they're only 2 points off. Middlesbrough, you should argue, will be most likely to enter there, but their game in hand could be a really tough game they've got as well. I think Middlesbrough have got some tough games to play. Hang on, I'm just watching if... No, it's going to be a corner. But I got to say, whilst Coventry look like that they're really out of it, they've now re-entered the conversation. All they need is a couple of really good results in their way and a couple of bad results for the top 6. We saw, if I actually look at the top 6 to remind myself on who's won and lost. So Fulham lost, Bournemouth didn't win, Huddersfield didn't win, Forest didn't win, Sheffield United didn't win, and Middlesbrough didn't win, and Blackburn didn't win. That is 7 of the top 8 who didn't win. The only team in the top 8 that actually won this weekend was Luton. So it's a brilliant weekend for Luton Town and Coventry. Millwall didn't win either. Had Millwall won, then they would have definitely looked like that. Well, they'd have been on 64 points, and actually Millwall would have been 7th, which is crazy. Now, QPR, I don't think they'll get top 6 now. They're 5 points off with 4 games left. And Preston, they won't get in either. Had they beaten Millwall, they could have entered the conversation. 4 points off with 4 games left. But yeah, that draw to Millwall, I think, has ended Preston. QPR definitely won't get it. So I would say, in fact, no, who am I kidding? I don't think West Brom will get in either. So I actually think from 10th place, from up to 10th place, I think all these teams could get into the top 6. So Millwall, Coventry, Blackburn and Middlesbrough, the teams outside, I think those 4 still actually have got a good chance. They've just got to get the results to go their way, of course. So it's 1-1 at the moment with this game between Blackburn and Stoke. Huddersfield will smoke Coventry and confirm they won't get playoffs, says Blue Terrier. Oh yeah, Huddersfield still got to play Coventry. That could be the difference. I think it's Matchday 45 when you've got to play against each other. It's a penultimate game week of the season, if I'm right. Keenan Davis and Scott McKenna might be injured. Oh, that's not a good time to get those players injured, I'll tell you that. But also, Nottingham Forest catching up Bournemouth is now a little bit on the 9th set. But they'd feel lucky that Bournemouth didn't win. So the gap between Forest and Bournemouth still is... I'm actually going to capture the game because this game looks like it's slowed down a bit unless they do a good counter-attack here. Josh Marjo, is he going to give it away? No, he's not. He's going to give it to Lewis Baker. You had a good prediction this week. Yeah, guys, check out the latest community post because I do put the updated standings down. It was a tough game week for a lot of us. I only scored 5 points. Right, fantastic. I knew there was going to be a goal out of it. Stoke looked really comfortable there. I think it's Jacob Brown. Back from his wrestling match against Daniel Bentley, he has now scored for Stoke against Blackburn. Almost forgot what the team was for a minute there. Let's see this again. Baker. God, I tell you what, Lewis Baker's done really well. I think there was a lot of people giving him some unfair stick that he's not necessarily a good defensive midfielder, but for a providing midfielder, he's really good. And he's a young player as well, so leave him alone. I mean, I'm going to have a bit of bars there. He's from Chelsea, of course. Panzo and Surridge will play, so all good. Okay, fair enough. Luton are cheaters, says Lecon Henry. I did see the controversy. I will have to look at the decision in question again. But personally, I felt it was a bit ridiculous, but I need to look at it again. Yeah, you got 11 points. How am I doing in the prediction league, says Blue Terrier. Well, if you check out the latest community post, you can see I think you've moved up a couple of places in the League One league. I can't remember what exact place, but you've definitely moved, I think, at least 3-4 places. Right, I think now might be the good time to show the table. Although Stoke just always looks so dangerous. Right, let's actually go back. So, I was talking about Forest and Bournemouth. So, Forest, 67 with 6 games left to play. So the maximum they can get is 85. 85 is the maximum they can get. So that's why Fulham, a win for them now puts them, gets them promoted. But if Forest lose a game, I just had to change that because Blackburn looked very dangerous there. If Forest drop points again, Fulham will go up. So Forest will have to win flawlessly and hope that Fulham don't pick up a win in their last 5 games, I believe. So, yeah, Fulham will be going up at one point. But when you think about Forest trying to get into the top 2, let's go back to that. God, Blackburn, can you stop looking so dangerous? I want to check the latest standings on the Championship. Right, there you go. So, Forest are here, 67, and Bournemouth on 74. Now, Forest and Bournemouth have got the same amount of games left to play. So that's the thing. If any team has actually played more games, then I would say that is a lot easier to predict. Right? Stoke looking dangerous. Oh, for goodness sake. This is a really end-to-end game, so it's really entertaining, but it's stopping me doing my analysis on the table. Well, if I could just say how many points apart they are. They are 7 points apart. So Bournemouth can see this weekend as 1 point gained, actually. They've got a 7-point gap. With 6 games left, it's not impossible for Forest to still get there. But Bournemouth would... I mean, if Bournemouth win another game, let's say, and they're on 77... I think if Bournemouth get 2 more wins, they've done it, personally. I think it'll be impossible from then onwards for Forest to get it. Chance, good last-ditch defending there. I got to say, fair play to Blackburn. I know they're losing, but that was some great defending. Do you know how we lose to Cardiff in the last game of January, says Leghorn Henry. Are you talking about Forest losing to Cardiff? Was it 2 refereeing decisions, I'm guessing? Right. Is that a full-time whistle? No, they're still playing on. Right. Corner comes in. Header, no. 4th minutes. We're going to still... No, it's full-time. Nice. Okay. Let's go back to this. So, the away teams are doing well. Peterborough with a 2-1 away win. And also the same goes for Stoke. But this game would definitely end Blackburn's top 6 hopes. Especially with that one. If it happens in real life, of course. Next, Blackpool are at home, I believe. But who do they play? I did remember. But now I can't remember for the life of me. Birmingham, that's right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Blackpool, Birmingham, both teams will be on the beach by now. So, and when you get 2 teams on the beach, you get one of 2 things. You either get a really dull, low-scoring game, or you get a very on-the-beach game like we saw between Birmingham and Coventry, where you see both teams just shooting for their lives, actually, and just scoring a load of goals. It's a very, very... It's a very weird time to predict when teams are on the beach, because defensively they're not as strong, but of course, they want to try and celebrate, and yeah, I don't know. Especially defensively, they're quite slack if that's the case. But yeah, Blackpool are definitely up. Birmingham are pretty much safe. Mathematically, they're not yet, because Barnsley and Reading can still overtake them and send them down. But Birmingham would have to not pick up a single point in their last 4 games, and Barnsley and Reading will have to be faultless. So, not mathematically safe, but Birmingham are pretty much safe. So, both of these teams will likely go to the beach for this game, which will suit Blackpool a lot, since they are a team by the seaside. Cooper woke up and chose violence, says Leghorn Henry. Coventry 2, but Bournemouth 0, according to Rexy. That's the prediction there. Interesting. Joey Yates will be having a donkey ride of Gary Medine. Oh, they'll get a stick of rock or something. Going to after the seaside. Maybe they'll do that afterwards. Maybe that's how they actually party or have fun after football games. You never know. Panzo was linked to them on the last day of the window and signs for Forest a couple of hours later. Rexy is definitely giving some stick for Birmingham. Yeah, I mean, how can you go 2-0 up and then concede 4 goals? Especially just to concede 2 in the space of 4 minutes is not great. And then, okay, well, as soon as I slate Birmingham, they score. Sorry, Birmingham, I do apologise. I forgot to show it. Oh, my days. Luckily, I don't have to show FIFA's footage. If this was my score predictions and I had to show that, then I would have been a bit of a melon there. Oh my days, what a buffoon. This is literally the prime example of why I'm so slow today. Oh my days. Sarge was meant to join him on the last day. Oh yeah, no, true. Yeah. That's right. That's what you meant. That is what you meant. Oh, maybe. Oh, chance for 2. Oh, okay, Birmingham. Okay, then. Well, you're 2-0 up. Just don't concede 4 goals this time. It's Junior Bakuna now with the second goal. The 2 signings coming in handy there. Wow, Lowell Taylor. Okay, that could have been a potential free kick, but Bakuna picks up the ball well. And wow, 2-0 Birmingham. Okay, then. They definitely heard my They definitely heard me slating them, and wow, I gotta say that they weren't pleased with that. They really were not pleased with that. Right, so what games do we have today in the Premier League? So we've got Premier League games today, and of course FA Cup games. Chelsea Palace, and then Liverpool Man City. That should be exciting. So Spurs Brighton. I did think it was that. So we got that at 12:30. That may overrun into the stream, but hopefully not by much. Man United play Norwich today. That's interesting. Then Southampton Arsenal, Watford Brentford. That's a crucial game. If Watford don't win this game, I think they're down. Personally, I've been saying that a lot, but all chance. Oh, nearly a third. Great play by Birmingham there. Then Newcastle, Leicester, that'll be interesting. West Ham, Burnley. Yeah, Burnley got to win. They really got to win. And then they've got to take advantage of that because Everton don't have to play till midweek, and they've got Leicester, Everton. Can we see a Creamer game, says Leghorn Henry? It depends on the time, personally, because actually, in fact, the answer is sadly probably going to be no. Reason being is that after this stream is likely when I'm going to record my review video. So actually, after this stream, I've really got to be quick at watching all the highlights so I know what I'm talking about. But I've actually got work as well, and it's 3. It's 3 goals in 35 minutes for Birmingham. Unbelievable. Lowell Taylor makes it 3-0 to the Blues. That is unbelievable. Don't sound too shocked or surprised, but that's a brilliant scoreline for Birmingham. But yeah, so after this stream, which should end around 1:45, that's what I'm predicting, I've got basically an hour to record my review video before I'm needed for work, because I'm needed at work for 1:50 today, which is a little bit earlier than normal, but it's one of those things. But what I will say, I really want to put career mode back onto the stream, this channel at least, after my dissertation. So much so that I could be doing it daily. And that's what I hope to do. And, you know, daily content, you know, is always going to go down well with all of you guys. Last time you streamed with us, yeah, I know it was last month, Laircon Henry, but there's a dissertation I gotta do. There's dissertations that jeopardize my whole future in my education, so I've got to make sure I've got that sorted, unfortunately. You know, I was hoping that it was not going to take over my channel as it was, but it was always going to take over my channel eventually for dissertation, because there's so much stuff you've got to do. Once you do a dissertation, which, you know, you may not do one until you're like 20 odd, but when you understand the amount of work you need, you understand why I've taken this time out. But it's not stopped me making YouTube content full stop. It's just meant that I've had to change my scheduling a little bit. I'm going 2-2, not... You're going 2-2, yeah. Oh, yeah, wait. Quarter to 1 is when this stream will end. So that's 12:45, right? Yeah, quarter to 1. Yeah. So you made me question if I know my time for a minute there. But I really want to get career mode back. But also, I think I'm going to do it on the second channel, Alexis Games. I think that's what I'm going to do with it. And it's going to be interesting trying to do it. Because this is, all of this is logged into my main channel stuff. And I guess it can be possible to log in and change accounts to do second channel stuff there. But yeah, that's my plan. I definitely want to use it for the second channel. Right, okay. Thank you guys so much for liking the stream, by the way. I've not actually checked the like goal yet. We've been so chilled out, I've not actually checked the goal. That's a very tight off cycle, by the way. We are on Black Sheep, have you any wool? 14 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. That's 6 likes away from the target. So guys, please smash the like button if you've not done so. It does really help the channel. Right, and guys, we're back up to... Oh, let's actually wait for this chance. No, it's well defended. Fair play. Well done to Birmingham there. We are back up to 1,048. Now, I don't know why my channel says 1.05, because it's not 1.05. But, yeah, we're 2 subs away from 1,050. We've missed a goal. Oh, great. Well, Blackpool have got 1 goal back. We're not showing this game as footage, by the way, so it's not the end of the world if we miss a goal. But I'll show you the replay at least. James Macy said he struggled a lot with predictions. We all did. Not many did well. All I'll say, Ethan and Fifa were the only 2 that actually did really well with their predictions. Let's see this goal. Oh, nice strike, actually. For once, the Birmingham defence was asleep. But it's Keshi Anderson. I tell you what, it's such a talent he is. 3-1, but shouldn't be any difference now. Like the stream if you want Gatsby. Yes, good one. If you like the stream, more likely you'll hear Gatsby enter my room. And because I've not seen him today, he'll definitely parade around the room and be as loud as he ever is. But, yeah, 1 like means you increase the chances of seeing Gatsby in the stream. Oh, why are you shouting? Literally, I'm having siblings now shouting from across the stair. Don't be lazy. Just go downstairs and just talk. It's just so... pet peeve. Real pet peeve sometimes. Yeah, but all of us struggled yesterday with predictions. I completely agree. All of us did. Apart from Ethan and FIFA, of course. But it does open the race for predictions. I don't know if you've seen the prediction league, James Macy, but it's 4. Wow. What a scoreline for Birmingham. Tahith Chong makes it 4-1 to Birmingham. That's an insane... Did I say that this game would be on the beach scoreline? There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your on the beach scoreline and game. Blackpool and Birmingham. And how ironic, it's actually playing at a seaside town as well. So, Blackpool, not doing... Well, they were unlucky, Blackpool, to ultimately lose that game in the end to West Brom. But, yeah, their form's been dropping down a little bit. But this will be a nice win for Birmingham. This will be their 1 high for what has been a pretty bleak, average season at best, I would say. You got 2 games right yesterday. Yeah, you did okay, Blue Terrier. I can't remember how many points I gave you, but yeah, you would have definitely got at least 6 points there. Got 1 spot on, otherwise I would have got 0. It is better for everyone on the Monday fixtures. Yeah, the one you got spot on was the Preston Mill one. I remember it because that's the game that most of us did get right. Because that was the one game I got spot on. That was the only one. I got 2 correct results, and that was my edge that I had with you specifically, James. And because of this, the top 2's now been closing down a little bit. So yeah, that's going to make things rather exciting, isn't it? But yeah, tomorrow, guys, is when you'll see my review video. I think I'm going to record it either today or tomorrow morning. Good save by Etheridge there. We could even have more goals here. We've already got a 5-goal thriller here. Me and FIFA deal together. Yeah, I know. FIFA's done so well recently as well. I gotta say it, because I think FIFA, was it last week or maybe the week before, where they got the most points as well? FIFA, I've been ridiculing it all season that it does really crappy predictions, but its last couple of weeks, FIFA's been on it. Yeah, Preston Mill were correct, yeah. A lot of us, I think that was the one that most people got right. Some got the Derby game right. Some got the West Brom Blackpool game right. There was only one that got no one got Peterborough Blackburn right, although some did predict Peterborough to win. What else did teams do well? Charlie got the impressive one for me was Stoke 0, Bristol City 1. He got that right. That was an outstanding prediction by Charlie there. But I remembered looking at the result, because this was one of the few times I couldn't actually watch the games because I was working. But I looked at on my phone at all the results were popping at me at once, and I saw Stoke 0, Bristol City 1, and I literally just said out loud, that is such a Bristol City result. So I'm even annoyed that I didn't predict it. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Right, okay, so we've got to do a quick stretch. Oh, I heard my back crack there. That's when you know you're old. Right, so back to this scene there. Let's hope I don't forget to change scenes this time. So, we've made it past Blackpool and Birmingham. It ends 4-1. What a scoreline that is. Now, next game to predict is Cardiff Luton. Cardiff Luton, wow. That's a crucial game. By the way, guys, let me know of your thoughts of this weekend as well. I will be reacting to all of your comments on this weekend's games. But yeah, I mean, I know some of the decisions going round because I've heard them on the news and stuff, but I need to actually watch the highlights. I've not actually watched the highlights yet because I've been working when all the games took place pretty much. The only game I was really actively tracking was Derby Fulham because I was home by that time. You got the Preston game right? Yeah, a lot of us did. I wish I joined the prediction league earlier, as I would be top 10 at the moment if I did. Potentially, yeah. I mean, it's actually amazing seeing how much the prediction league has changed. Especially right at the start of the season where I was really a bit nervous, actually, about it starting off really, really slow. But people like James and a lot of the people actually, you know, entered the prediction league, like, not halfway through the season, but... I actually just got a very important email from the partner scheme. Hang on a minute. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, what was I going to say? I literally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, my days. Kieran, welcome to the stream. I recognise your name, and clearly you subscribe to the channel if you're able to talk. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. You got Swansea and Barnsley correct. Yes, no, that's right. Yeah, that's the other game that a lot of people got right. Swansea-Barnsley. A couple of you did predict a draw there, so fair play. I think, if I've checked it, I think we have gained a sub. So, okay, well, thank God I didn't change scene because we've just seen Cardiff open the scoring. Jordan Hugill with the opening goal. Now, that is not a good result at the moment for Luton Town. I mean, Luton are in a pretty strongish position for top 6, but they can still drop out of it, especially if they don't win this game. Now, that's poor goalkeeping there, beating his near post a little bit there. But it's a goal for Cardiff. They lead by 1-0. Skills, welcome to the stream as well. I don't recognise you. If you're a new viewer, everyone do give Skills a warm welcome to the stream. How am I doing? I'm doing okay, Kieran. Thank you so much for asking. I'm a bit tired because I've been working on a dissertation throughout this year. But I am ecstatic that, 1, that's nearly done. It's going to be handed in next week. And 2, the fact we've got all these games to predict as well is so exciting as well. And you entered it on Matchday 2. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. God, imagine if you entered it Matchday 1. You would have even got a bigger lead. What's I going to say? Yeah, so, yeah, Kieran, I'm doing okay, thank you. Thank you for asking, by the way. Feeling much better now. I was a lot more stressed getting everything and balancing everything. But things are looking a lot more optimistic now. That's all I'm going to say. And after that dissertation's handed in, I will most definitely be pumping content on the channel. Talks on who I think could get promoted. I'm hoping that could still be relevant by the time that's over. Relegation, I mean, unfortunately, those relegation and promotion debates are pretty predictable this year. And I would have had to do those videos a bit earlier, but I've been occupied, unfortunately, when I've had to do those. But top 6 debate could still be a very topical one there. And also relegation from the Premier League, I think, will be one. And potentially promotion from League 1 as well might be a good one as well. Although, having said that, I think Wigan could get promoted this weekend. I need to actually see League 1, actually. Because some of you do ask me questions about League 1. Let's actually look at League 1. I'm curious now. So, what's the situation there? I know Wigan have really strengthened their position now. The one team that's been stalling a little bit has been Rotherham, but MK Dons didn't manage to beat AFC Wimbledon, of course, their local rivals, in their last game. So that could have been a really big moment for MK Dons this season. But let's actually look at it. So let's just get something loaded for League 1. Because it is relevant to talk about it, because, you know, we are going to see 3 teams from that league go to the Championship for next year. Now, I still don't even know how much content I'm going to do next year, but I might as well still try and do as much as I can here. Right, okay. I'm going to have to do the quick maths there to actually look at this. Skill says, who do I support? So I support Chelsea as my Premier League team, but I'm an Essex lad. So Colchester is the closest local team that is still in the EFL. If I'm going extremely local, it'll probably be Chelmsford City. You know, Chelmsford City for me is like probably Ben's HD's equivalent of supporting Bamber Bridge. Bournemouth and Middlesbrough, prediction draw there. I just went live and doing Ronaldo preview from his current agent team. Ah, fair enough, nice. I'm getting quite nervous for the playoff race. As a Middlesbrough fan, the game on Monday is crucial. It is. It really is. Huddersfield's must win. Must win. That game in hand you've got as well, that really could be the difference. It really can be. I actually need to see what the fixtures are. I'm actually going to see. So, Middlesbrough's game in hand. I was going to look at League 1, but I'm actually going to look at the games in hand first. So Middlesbrough's game in hand, and I'll be able to find it very quickly, is Cardiff. That's your game in hand. Cardiff at home. That is crucial. You must win that one. Cardiff at home. If you don't win that one, then game over for me. But it's tight. It really is tight. And Middlesbrough, seeing them back in the top 6 would be really good progress for them. But implications, if they don't get promoted, you know, may not be great for Middlesbrough, you know, with the amount of spending that they've done, especially in the January window. There have been suspicions that Middlesbrough could get points deductions and stuff if things don't go their way with all that spending, of course. Birmingham and Coventry, prediction win for Coventry, I got that correct. And I think you predicted Coventry to win, which I did as well, but I don't think no one predicted the correct scoreline. You know, that was going to be impossible. Thoughts on Wilder to Burnley off? That's a good question, actually, to ask James Macy. I personally don't think he'll leave Middlesbrough now, but we'll see what James would have to say about that. Okay, so I was going to say let's look at League 1. So I think that's a really good time to look at it, unless something goes from this attack. No, it's looking very comfortable. Right, let's go. So this is the League 1 table. Wigan on 87, MK Dons 83, and Rotherham on 80. Now, there's a 7-point gap with 5 games left, so that's 15 points. I'm just always double checking, because every time I change scenes, the team looks like they're more dangerous than ever. Hang on a minute. Oh, God. Oh, I thought I was going to catch a stunning volley. It's a good save in the end, actually, by, I think by Smithings, actually. I think he's in goal. Wow, that was a great volley there. Let's go back to our talk. Let's hope they don't score from this corner, though. That would be seriously ironic if I do miss that, I dare say. Right, so, as I was saying, Wigan are on 87. And the team that really could catch up with them is Rotherham on 80. It had been a two-horse race, but MK Dons' form has really entered them into the conversation as well. Gosh, can the team stop being so dangerous going forward when I'm doing all of this? Right. Good. All right, they've cleared it. Nice. Okay, I can relax a little bit now. Maybe not quite, actually. Oh, my gosh. Luton are so dangerous going forward. That's a chance here, maybe. No, well defended. Ah! I can never talk about any game before one team looks dangerous. Right, come on. Let's go. Let's try. Let's risk it. So, excuse me. So, Rotherham on 78. No, that's Plymouth. Rotherham on 80. Wigan are on 87. My God, Luton are actually going to score. So, basically, the maximum that Rotherham could get is 95. You see, had Wigan have beaten their last game against Burton, they'd have been in a really good position at this stage. But Rotherham, look at that. 3 losses in a row. It's really going to make things difficult for them now. MK Dons are 4 points behind Wigan, but they have played a game more. Yeah, so the max that Rotherham can get is 95. Wigan can get that within 3 game weeks. But let's say if Rotherham continue their slump and they win that. Yeah, then it'll be looking very dangerous because then, okay. Basically, I thought Wigan were very close to getting promoted, but actually, they may still be fighting for promotion after my dissertation's done. I'll not be surprised if he left, but I can't see Burnley staying up. Yeah, I think that's a good point there. Right, it's full time, by the way, between Cardiff and Luton, and it's a crucial 1-0 win to Cardiff. Bad defeat for Luton Town's sake. That's not what they want to see at all. Like target, by the way, is 20 likes. So how are we doing with likes, by the way, guys? We are on 15. Not too shabby. So, guys, please do hit the like button if you've not done so. We're only 5 away from our target from this stream today. Your Spurs fan says skills. Oh, interesting. Nice one. Do you think will you make the top 4? I think you're talking about Chelsea there. If you're talking about Chelsea, I think we will, but it's definitely should have been a lot more easier than what it was. Or are you talking about skills for Spurs? I mean, if anything, I think Spurs are now the favourites over Arsenal, at least. Signed as Luton Town manager, says Rexy. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer linked with Burnley job. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Rest in peace, Burnley Football Club. Romani Edmonds Green starting for Rotherham, says Blue Terrier. Oh, yeah. He was in Huddersfield last year. I remember. He was... I don't know what... I remember Huddersfield scored 5 goals, I believe, in their final game of last season. And Romani Edmonds Green scored one of them. But I can't remember what it was. It's bugging me. Because I did a live watch-along on it. Right. Next game to predict is Coventry-Bournemouth. Now, that's the game that a lot of you have been talking about. This is crucial. If Coventry win this, then fair play to them. They are really trying to get into the top 6. If they don't get anything but a win, so a draw for me won't be enough. They have to win. This is must win. Now, before, we've seen Coventry buckle under pressure with must win games. But having said that, Coventry against the top teams have been absolutely amazing. So this should be a really, really good game. Fingers crossed, at least. Did they beat Bournemouth at Vitality? Did they or did they not? I'm trying to remember. God, that's going to bug me. I should know. Yeah, you do talk about Spurs. Yeah, I thought you did. Ramsey's on loan. That's a Stanley deal. So 2024. Right. Okay. So I was just looking at something there. What was I going to look at? I was going to look at something. Oh, yeah. I was going to check if had Coventry beaten Bournemouth this season. Have Coventry beaten Bournemouth? I literally can't remember. And it's bugging me. So I should remember. I'm pretty sure Bournemouth didn't win. But that's not saying much. You know, obviously. You know, if I think they didn't do that, then obviously they didn't win. In fact, no. I know the quickest place to check. I know exactly the quickest place to find out. WhoScore.com. They're very quick with head-to-head games there. Coventry, Bournemouth. Last result between the two was... Oh, 2-2. Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yes. Bournemouth were 2-0 up, but Coventry got 2 late goals. That's it. Red cards as well. That was a big game as well. Wow. Yeah, I remember that now. That was actually really... How did I not remember that one? That was actually one of the games of the season. For goodness sake. Yeah, it was 2-2. It was 2-2, right? I knew Bournemouth didn't beat Coventry. I just didn't remember. I didn't remember the scoreline clearly. Although, having said that, I think Coventry were closer. I think they were closest to actually winning it overall. Maybe they had a goal disallowed or something. I don't know. You're going to go now, but I'm going to be back again. Well, thank you, Skills, for supporting this stream, by the way. I really, really do appreciate it. I really, really do. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, Godden and Todd Kane as well. Blimey. That's not what I want. Hang on a minute. I can't remember what I was going to do. I was going to go and check my analytics. That's what I was going to do. Right, so guys, we are still on 1,049. 1 sub away, guys. Only 1 sub away to 1,050. If just one of you subscribes, we can hit 1,050 subs, and that would be amazing for this channel. I would really, really appreciate it if you can. But I appreciate the support as it is, but thank you guys so much. A subscription is always free of charge as well, so please, if you have not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It really helps. Are you going to count the playoff games into the prediction league? That is a really good question. Now, last year, I did not count them. And I might stick with that this year, honestly. See, the thing is, I really want prizes. I really do. Because if I had prizes for, like, who got first and second, I can then potentially give one more prize away for 3rd to 6th, and we can actually treat, like, the 3rd to the 6th place, you know, predictor as, like, a real playoff, and they're the ones where they predict the top. What a save by Travers. I don't know. If I've got prizes, yes. But it'll apply to the people in the top 6. Well, the playoff positions rather than the top 2. So let's say, James, you win the championship after game 46. You wouldn't have to. Well, I mean, obviously you can predict the playoff games if you like, but they won't count. Because basically, what I'm thinking is, if I could get some prizes, maybe some vouchers, I don't know, but I'll think about it. I mean, once again, after dissertation, I'll then be able to think, okay, let's see, can I spend my money on some prizes elsewhere? So if I can sort out prizes to whoever wins and who gets second, I'm not going to give myself a prize. Forget that. Even if I do make it top 2 or top 3, I won't give myself a prize. So what I might do is top 2, excluding me, gets a prize throughout the season. And then for the playoff games, because I think this was suggested by Owen, and I really liked it, that 3rd to 6th, which, if I remind myself, 3rd to 6th at the moment in the main league is Owen, Charlie, Johnny, and W.A. Deku. Now, I think that's going to change because Johnny Burrow's not been predicting for the past couple of game weeks. So I think it will end with W.A. Deku and Jack replacing Johnny Burrow at the end. And those 4 predictors will predict the playoff games alongside with everyone else. But they in particular will have their points calculated. But can that work? I gotta say, I'm probably overthinking it actually a little bit. It's gonna be quite difficult because when you think about it, there's only 4 games to predict, and let's say, no one gets them right. That can be a problem. No, Gatsby's not for sale. I refuse. Yeah. I mean, if I can get some gift cards sorted, I'll see if I could give Charlie Leeds season tickets. Oh my god, I love it. No, he's not on sale. He's not going. I'll see if I can get some gift cards sorted. If I can't get prizes, I can only apologise, and it might be something I will have to promise in the future. But what I'm hoping is that if I can get my editor on board with my channel ASAP, we can start working together to fund stuff for you guys. Gatsby supports Forest. I wouldn't know what Gatsby supports, to be honest. I mean, he's ginger as all can be. So anyone with like a really good ginger player on their team, he may support. He's still going to be downstairs, isn't he? He's probably asleep. Oh, wait, no. I completely forgot. Rotherham are playing today. They've got Ipswich, haven't they? I've literally just remembered. This is a must-win game for Rotherham. Right, hang on a minute. So, let's actually go back to capture. Let's look again. Now we're only 1 sub away to 1,050. Let's go, guys. So, if only just one of you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Because it will really, really help the channel. 1,050 is a brilliant goal for this channel. It'll be a fantastic achievement if we can get it today. So please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. Right, okay. So Rotherham play Ipswich. If they lose to Ipswich, they'll have 4 games left and they can get 92. And then Wigan will be looking at 2 wins away from getting promoted. So Rotherham really need to win. They really do need to win. But do Wigan play as well? What's going on today? Yeah, Wigan play Cambridge later. Okay. So, definitely Wigan can't get automatically promoted today. But Wigan can see themselves only 3 points away if results go their way. Okay. Did MK Dons play? I don't know if MK Dons actually played yesterday. Sunderland, Shrewsbury, Wycombe, Plymouth. God, that's a good win for Wycombe there. Portsmouth, Lincoln, Fleetwood, Oxford, Charlton, Morecambe. That's a huge win for Morecambe. Bloody hell. Bolton 2, Doncaster 1, Crewe 3. Oh, now they're going to be winning games, Crewe. You just missed a really good save by Mark Travers, by the way. I'm sorry you guys didn't see that. 2 0-0 draws in a row for Burton there. Gillingham 2-2 there. Yeah, MK Dons didn't play. Yeah, they didn't play. So their next game, MK Dons, is against Sheffield Wednesday. Oh my days, that's crucial. That's a crucial game if I've ever seen one. Now, you just missed a dangerous corner being ripped in, but it's gone to nothing, unfortunately, for Coventry. So even if I'm looking at the bottom 4, look at that, Morecambe on 41. Now, they're only 3 points clear, albeit, and we're playing a game more, but they've given themselves a really good chance. Gillingham just surviving too. Fleetwood in serious trouble now, and so are Wimbledon. Look how much in trouble they are as well. Doncaster, the max they can get is 42. Yeah, Doncaster in trouble too. Not great. Okay, let's go back to the game. You're predicting 2-1 to Ipswich. I am going to have a soft spot for Ipswich now because I'm actually my new job's in Ipswich, so I'm going to have a bit of a soft spot for them now. We have Ginger Cafu, so I guess he supports Huddersfield. Well, maybe he does. You never know. You never know. Football in the library, says Blue Terrier. What are you talking about? Fulham Stadium. You did make Craven Cottage like a library when you did beat Fulham by 2-1. I'm still going to prefer Colchester over Ipswich, of course, but the fact I'm going to be working in Ipswich, he's going to make, I'm going to hate to say it, but it's going to give me a soft spot for Ipswich, and what an unbelievable goal. Wow, what a moment. The late show with Coventry strikes again. It's Callum O'Hare. Where's your sunglasses? Where are your shades? You need them here. Wow. Now that's a big goal. Because if Sheffield United don't beat... I can't remember who Sheffield United are playing their next game. But if Sheffield United lose and this result stands, they'd be drawing with Sheffield United with the same amount of games being played. 88th minute. Callum O'Hare literally could be saving Coventry's season for top 6. Wow. I mean, if Coventry get top 6, it'd be one of the biggest comebacks I have seen. They were dead and buried in around game week 40. That's unbelievable. Yeah, Rexy's talking about the sunglasses. Lekon Henry's not pleased. To be honest, they're not even threatening Forest. Forest are going to stay in the top 6. Oh, you lost your career mode save. Oh, no. That's a blow. Oh, no. I would hate that if I was you. Yeah. You do the Spurs Brighton watch along. Yeah. Okay, nice. Right. So I'll send all of you to your stream when this stream's done, of course. Right, let's go back to here. We've not seen this scene too much today. Please hit the like button, guys. It does really help the stream. What's next? It's going to be Millwall Hull. Ooh. Big game for Millwall, actually. I was going to say on the beach, but actually not quite the case. Millwall have actually got something to play for now. But Hull will be on the beach because they've actually now officially mathematically survived this season now, following that win over Cardiff. Please do like the stream, by the way. So how are we doing? We are on 16 likes. Okay, made 1 like progress there. We're only 4 likes away from 20 likes, so please do hit the like button if you've not done so. It does really help the growth of this channel. Now, I'm actually going to put them in their unlucky kit, Hull, in their home kit. Literally, their form's improved when they've played with their sexy black kit. And guys, we're 4 likes away from 20, but we're also 1 subscriber away from 1,050. So guys, please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. It does really help the growth of this channel. I would really, really appreciate it if you can do that. Right, let's go back to this footage. Millwall Hull. You see Masby in the stadium. Masby's going to run off the pitch. Oh, it's not like him. It's not like him to do that. Although, emotions could get carried away. I mean, God, could you imagine if Coventry make it to the playoff final, let's say? Emotions would be right up there. You forget that Coventry, were they a former Premier League member? They definitely were a Premier League team in the 90s. I can't remember if they were actually in the first time they actually made the Premier League, but they definitely were a Premier League team in the 90s. I'm sure Matt would know. You signed a 21-year-old striker called Katara. Interesting, right. I actually need to read this email very carefully about my AdSense, because this is how I'm going to get my revenue of YouTube, actually. How can you get mod? Are you talking about how am I simulating this game without me playing it? Is that what you're asking, Skills? If that is what you're asking for, then basically you go to kickoff and then you select your controller right to the center and you don't actually select a team. It literally simulates it for you. I mean, I didn't actually know how to do this until this year, actually, to be there. I won't be going to Coventry versus Huddersfield as I'm not paying £20 to see a football stadium equivalent of a skip, says Blue Terrier. Savage words. Try saying that to Matt. He'll think you're very popular afterwards. Oh, I need to have verification. That's why I'm not getting paid yet. Okay. I'll deal with that later. Money talks sometimes. Okay. So, this game here. So, to talk about the importance of this one, Millwall, in a similar position with Coventry, they, oh, how can I get the moderator role? Oh, for this. Right, okay, so, excuse me, I dish them out, pretty much. I dish out the moderator roles. I mean, what I tend to do, I evaluate the moderators like a good couple of months. Sometimes I take the mods away, but sometimes I give mods. But you know, moderators I don't really see as something special. And if anything, I really wished I actually had not really done the mods, you know, leaving it with me in charge. To be fair, what I might do actually, I think there will be a new system I'll put in place when I have my editor involved, I think. And what we'll do, we'll actually like reset all the moderators, and then yeah, we'll decide from there. But yeah, it's basically, you know, you're giving me a streamer's job to do an editor's job for me, and you know, I can't do everything. But not just necessarily 10 or more streams, you just got to be a good person, to be honest, and know that you're trustworthy. Right, so Hull have taken the lead. Wow, okay, did not expect this. King Lewis Potter with... Did I literally say Potter? Like Harry Potter. Wow, King Lewis Potter with the goal. Potter! I've been watching a lot of Harry Potter, to be fair, actually, over the holidays. That's a good strike. It'll be embarrassing if it's not King Lewis Potter, though. It is Lewis Potter, though, so it's not. It's okay. Right, so Hull will take the lead. Coventry could still definitely get playoffs. Anyone? Yeah, that's exactly what I said, James, actually, when I looked at the table at the start of the stream. I think anyone from 10th place can still get top 6. So when you're excluding the top 6, the teams outside of it, you're looking at 4 teams. You're looking at Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Coventry, and Millwall. I think those 4 teams could still get top 6. Obviously, the lower down the table, the less likely you are to get top 6. But it doesn't mean that it won't go your way. I definitely what I think I'm going to be doing before I do my review is look at the running for all 4 of these teams especially. And I think, you know, then I could have a good idea of who I think could get in the top 6. Right, how many games have we played actually? So an hour and 20 minutes in. So this may be game 7 or game 8. Lowering me for how slow I go through these games. It's probably game 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is game 7. So after this, we've got 5 left to do. So actually, the next games, just so everyone's excited. QPR Derby. Huge game for Derby. Reading Swansea. Huge game. Now, that's a very big game, Reading Swansea. If Reading win that one, then Bond 3 will be waving goodbye pretty much. Then Bristol City, Sheffield United. That's who Sheffield United got to play. Bristol City. You don't know. Then Forest, West Brom. Tough game. Tough game to play against West Brom. And then the one other game, not on the Monday, is Fulham, Preston. Now, Fulham can get automatically promoted if they beat Preston, but they've got to beat Preston. And Preston have improved. So it'll be interesting. Have I seen Ethan's having a baby? Yes, I did see the tweet yesterday. Yeah, I mean, we are coming to that stage where they're now entering real adulthood, which, you know, makes me old because I'm now pretty much in the generation that they were in when they were right at their peak of their content. And, you know, my content really doesn't compare, of course. But I'm thinking, you know, this could be me 10 years' time. And that's crazy. 10 years just flies by just like that. On my career mode, Mighton signed for Coventry. Ooh, that's a jump. Well, jump up or jump down, that you can decide on that one. Thank you to the 9 viewers watching the stream. I do appreciate it. How we're doing with likes? It's just hit 12 o'clock, so I'm aware that Spurs and Brighton will be kicking off in the next half hour. We're still on 16 likes, so guys, please do like the stream. If you have not done so, it does really, really help. Oh, okay, chance. We've got an equalising goal. No, it's offside. I thought so. It didn't look like they celebrated too much. God, what a twat. Look at you holding your referee flag up like this. Yes, no goal. He looks very enthusiastic putting that flag up. Could you imagine, buddy? Let's say, for instance, who would be the angriest player on the pitch? Let's say Sergio Ramos scored a goal or whatever. And he was like, yes, offside. He'd square up to you and beat, you know, the living daylights out of him. You know, if you're going to give an offside decision, you know, look like, okay, just that. Don't look enthusiastic to wave your flag for offside. Right, this could be it. This could be a chance. Oh, good save. I tell you what, Millwall are now knocking on the door. They really are knocking on the door now. I think we're still on 69, so that's what I was doing. I was plugging up my channel. So, guys, yeah, 69. So, guys, please do like the stream if you've not done so. It really helps the future of this channel. Also, guys, please hit the subscribe button because we're only 1 sub away from 1,050. That would be a really, incredible achievement for this channel. So, only one of you would need to hit the subscribe button to get there, please do that. That would really be appreciative if you can. If I've not caught up with comments, I do apologise as well. There's actually quite a fair few of you commenting here, actually. It's been more difficult to catch up. Yeah, Lecon Henry, he's making it clear he's not doing a commentary career mode. He's doing Nottingham Forest, but one for transfers is Martin Djokovic. Oh my days, Ingram's making some incredible saves. Corner comes in for Millwall. Oh, I tell you what, Millwall are really going up a gear in this second half. I tell you that. Header, oh my gosh, again. We've got Manuel Neuer in disguise. It's Matt Ingram. Let's see, can he perform a save again? Malone with a corner. Afobe with a header. Wide. It's a goal kick. Where's my birthday? 1st September 2000. Now I've told you my age. And it's very easy to calculate my age now as well. So, 2022, I'll be turning 22 this year. Oh my days. Oh dear. I'm doing Lincoln says, oh, okay, interesting. In fact, what made me really old today is that one of my schoolmates has now rented a house. Oh, dear. We're now in that age now, aren't we? We're now living away from family. Wow. Unbelievable. Now, can Hull end this here? Great play. Wow. What a goal by Fleming. That is a brilliant strike, and now that is game over for Mill, and I feel sorry for them there because Mill have pushed for an equaliser, but it's great play. Look at that. The overlapping play, the run is perfect by Fleming, and the strike is brilliant as well. That is 2-0 to Hull, and that is game over. Tyrese Dolan joins Lincoln. That's a great signing there. I'm getting old. Oh, stop it. I was a fetus when I started YouTube, and I've gone into a man. You guessed September the 1st, you're not even joking. Oh, do I look like a September born to you? Maybe. Oh dear. I mean, I tell you what, I'm happy in the way how I've matured and how my look is now. It's just, it doesn't scream a fetus anymore. If you see, especially my first couple of videos, I look like an utter fetus. It literally, God, I tell you what, I mean, not only facially, but even physically, I look smaller too. I mean, that could be I might have put on weight, but yeah, I just didn't even look like. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't really like September, October, November, December. No, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. Stop the cap. Are you talking about skills? I don't know what he's on about there. Right, can Mill get a consolation? Bennett. He's trying to find a cross. It's not good enough. It's well defended. God, that's a good win. Is that a free kick there? Must have been. Don't know what happened there. Okay, so here's Evans. He's going to give it to Jed Wallace. Right. Evans. Oh, just wide. They did deserve at least a goal. But it's 2-0. I nearly said 2-1. It's 2-0 Hull. That's a great result for Hull, actually. And I tell you what, that will be a really great result for their season there. QPR Derby's next. Now, that's a really big game. Especially for Derby specifically. As Wayne Rooney put it, Derby are fighting for their lives. And if they beat an out-of-form QPR side, they can potentially still save themselves. But, God, they are really up against it now. Because Reading's form has just really taken an up. Okay, now we've got a bit of a... We're going to have to use these kits. I've got a bit of a problem. There's a bit of a kit clash here. We're going to have to deal with that one. My favourite player from Chelsea, Saul Niguez, says Skills. Why is that, specifically? I don't really have many favourites. I mean, I like Reece James. I like Mount. You know, I like players that are in the academy and promoting to the senior team. I'm always going to adore that more than anything. I do like... there's a couple as well. There's a good couple. Ziyech's a good one. I like Ziyech. I like Pulisic's personality, but on the pitch, I don't know about him at the moment as well. Right, we're going to have to use these kits. It's, you know, there's going to be a bit of a kit clash there, which I do apologise, but it's the best I can do. Oyeda, Joyce, I tell you what, you're signing a lot of great players there. which doesn't surprise me for how talented you are as a scout. Right, guys, I'm going to sound very repetitive, but we're still on 1,049 subs. 1,050, really, really... Ooh, hang on. Okay, hang on. Chance maybe for Luke Plange. Tom Lawrence! Goal for Derby! What a moment this could be. 1-0 Derby. Now, that would put them on 34 points. Wow, okay. Now, let's say Reading lose to Swansea. They'll be 6 points behind them with 3 games left. Pulisic is boring, says Skills. I wouldn't say boring, but football-wise, you know, I don't know. It's frustrating with him. But I do like his personality. I really do. I really adore the guy. So what was I going to say? Crap, I completely forgot what I was going to do. You like Chalobah and Levi Colwill. Well, of course I'm going to like Levi Colwill more than anyone. Chalobah's a good one as well. In fact, you know, Trevor Chalobah, actually, for Chelsea is a good shout-out, actually. You're going up with the Lincoln, says Lequan Henry, yeah. Oh, I tell you what I was doing. I completely forgot. It was plugging my channel. That's probably why. I've done it so much. I've been just doing it every 2 minutes. Right, let's just wait for this corner first by Chair, who he did score, actually, against Huddersfield yesterday. Derby look like that they've sorted it out. Okay. So, guys, please do hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel because, you know, right now, I mean, we're trying to get to 1,100, of course, but 1,050 would be such a great goal for this channel. It really, really would. Just if one of you's not subscribed, it really, really does help. And, by the way, if you do want to talk to me, the best way to do it is to subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to do. And if you don't even know how to, it's by clicking the red subscribe button. And then, just like that, you've just done something for free, and you can then talk to me as well, and you could be a member of the Let's Selectors community. So please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so. 1,050 would be a great achievement. Still says 1.05 on my channel there, which I'm just assuming it's just rounding up, really. I don't know why it does that. I think YouTube's broken sometimes, I swear. Right, so with this game here, QPR Derby, just to reiterate, I mean, QPR, I don't know what they have to play for right now. They are 5 points off the top 6 with 4 games left. It's going to be impossible for me for QPR to get top 6 for me. I know it's not mathematically impossible yet, but they need a lot of things to go their way, I'll tell you that. Oh, I tell you what I was doing. I was multitasking, but I always forget what I'm about to multitask when I'm focusing here. God, Matt's done so well for his channel. It's on 10.2. Wow, okay, an equalising goal for QPR. That makes it 1-1. Ilias Chair makes it 1-1 to the Rangers. Now, that's not a good result for Derby's sake. They really, really need to win, to be honest. Derby's going down with a 5 in the bank, says Blue Terrier. Right, let's see this again. One-time shot. It's a nice goal, but the defending is, well, really slack in all truthfulness there. But great moment for QPR. Finally, a bit of positivity in their torrid run of form in this season, at least. But they really got to actually win this one if they want to have any chance of getting top 6, really. Because what I'm going to say is that most of the top 7, if not 8, I guess half of them will win, but half of them will not. And that opens the door for teams not in the top 8 or top 10 to try and enter the conversation. So it really is consistency. If you're consistent, then you'll stay up there, wouldn't you? But knowing how unpredictable the championship is, it is very likely that won't happen. The fact, let's say, Blackburn have been winless in their last 5, I think. I'm going to double check that. How long have Blackburn not been winning? At least 5, I would say. Okay, no, 4 actually. No, to be fair, no, they did play against Derby quite recently. But yeah, in their last 4, they've lost 2 and drawn 2. So the fact that Blackburn have had that form and they're still 8th and they're still 2 points off the top 6 just goes to show that, you know, it literally is, you know, still possible for these teams to be up there, you know, if they're not consistent. But yeah, at the moment, really, just the more consistency you have, just the more likely you will get up there. Oh my days! I almost missed that goal. I was literally just about to look at comments. Ravel Morrison, I think, has just scored a stunning goal just before half-time. This could be crucial. Tom Lawrence cuts it to Ravel Morrison, and that is a finish and a half. Look at that. Right foot. No goalkeepers saving that. All 4 of their goalkeepers, injured goalkeepers, wouldn't be able to save that either. Gotta clear my throat. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my throat today. Guess it's calling that I need a drink of water. Stay hydrated, guys. Drinking water, very important. It's fair to say I'm going to get in the moderator system. You know, I'm almost even tempted to not give anyone a mod at the moment, and then slowly but surely with a new system, I'll start giving moderators back, to be honest. I feel like that's what I'm going to do. You're in a relegation zone with that Lincoln team. Oh no, it's in the championship at least. Yeah, I mean, right now, I would have backed... Voice crack. I would have backed Lincoln to actually do quite well in the championship from last year, but... God, this year, they've really fell apart. They really have. I mean, part of it, I think, was the problem with Appleton having that cancer for that time of the season when they had that period without him. But then, even when he's returned, they've just really not been the same. Drink water, not Coke. Yeah, not wrong, Blue Terrier. Great advice. What was I going to say? Yeah, so, yeah, on, or was that in the championship? What league are you in with at Lincoln? Oh, it's League One. Oh dear, no, that's not good at all. You need to get this Lincoln team out of that predicament, Lequan Henry. You tend to figure these things out. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's what I think I'm gonna do. So maybe even not after this stream, but maybe next stream, what I'll start doing is that everyone, and that's not just like Lequan Henry or everyone else, I think everyone is going to get their moderators removed, but not like because I got anything against all of you. It's because then what I'll do is then think of a new system, and then it'll be something I'll be discussing with my editor, and then slowly but surely I'll start giving moderators back, because oh my gosh, well, it looks like Derby have won this one. 3-1. I thought it was QPR for a minute, but no. The kits are getting me confused. It looks like Ravel Morrison has scored another goal. And that is a huge 3 points for Derby County. Wow. What a season he's having, actually, to be honest. He's been really a crucial and integral part in this Derby squad. Considering that Kazim Richards is injured for the rest of the season, he's had to step in. Wow. First time strike. Okay, maybe a goalkeeper should do better. But it's a great goal. Ravel Morrison, 3-1 at Derby, sorry. And then that would definitely put them on 34 points. Huge 2-1 win against Sheffield Wednesday. Scully is carrying, Anthony Scully, I think is his first name. He's someone I've definitely looked at signing, but also there's been some championship rumour videos where I've included Scully as well. Do know a lot about him. Maybe a chance for Cuba to get one back in, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Scully looks like he's trying to save your club. God, viewers have just dropped down a little bit. We're on 17 likes though, so if you can like the stream, it really helps. We're only 3 likes away from our target. That'd be absolutely appreciative. Against Sunderland too. Gosh, there we go. Your teams are now on fire now. Has the subs changed? No, they've not changed yet. So, once again, please do subscribe if you've not done so, because we're on 1,049. 1 sub away to 1,050, and that will be an incredible achievement for this channel. So, guys, please do hit the subscribe button if you've not done so, because we want to see that 1,050 figure by the end of the stream. So, guys, please do subscribe to the channel. Right, so after QPR Derby, that will be only 4 games left, I think. Yeah, so I may finish just, maybe at 1 o'clock I'll probably finish, actually. That's going to really be close for time, actually. I might not be able to record my review video before I'm needed for work, to be honest. Sub to Leicester says Lequan Henry. Thank you. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pin that. Let's pin message. Bang. I think you're the only one here, Lequan, really, to be honest. So, thank you for the continued support anyway. So, what's actually the last couple of games? I need to remind myself. So, yeah, that's right. Reading Swansea. Big game next, and it looks like Andre Gray's missed a big chance. I mean, if you're going to rely on someone as unreliable as Andre Gray, you're going to get that. Yeah, not too far away. So, yeah, after this will be Reading Swansea, then Bristol City, Sheffield United, and then Nottingham Forest, West Brom. Big game. And then Fulham and Preston to end it off. That's going to be a really good game. You should do different prediction league for the playoffs. That's what I was thinking, Blue Terror. But then when I think about it, we're only predicting up to 5 games. And to be honest with that, if it's going to be the same system of one correct score is 3 and correct result 1, there's really not going to be many points gained, to be honest. I'll think of something. I'll really try to think of something. What I might do is... See, the thing is... The top 6, especially, well, from 3rd to 6th, if it was closer, I might just say, okay, let's just continue it and see how they'll battle it out. But then, if there's like a big gap, which I think Owen's got a bigger lead than the rest, then I think it's a bit of an unfair competition, sadly. I don't know, I'll think of something. Right, that is the full-time whistle. QPR 1. Derby 3, big result, and Luke, welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't see you until now. Yeah, so I don't think I've seen you for a stream for a while, Luke, by the way. So it's good to see you again. Next is, of course, Reading Swansea. That's a huge, huge game. We're in the 4th of January, right? So time for transfers for you, at least. So, now, this game's crucial. Now, it doesn't look like a really big game on paper, but Reading are at home, and... Reading could really put the bottom 3 in a position where they would have to be faultless in their form to survive, really, to be honest. Now, the problem I'm going to have, especially with Derby, away from home, they've not been great whatsoever. And what Reading could do, if they're on 43, the maximum they can, Peterborough and Derby can get is 43. So... Basically, God, if Derby lose and Reading win, Derby are down. Same with Peterborough. If Peterborough lose and Reading win, both teams are down. Stakes are raising. Stakes are raising now. Yeah, because with 3 games left, they can't catch up with Reading. God, Reading are in a really powerful position now. Now, can Barnsley go down? So 43. Right, so Barnsley will not technically be down if they lose and Reading win. But any points dropped from Barnsley from the end of the season after that, they'll be down. You're doing the watch along in 1 minute. Fair enough. I'll give people a link to your stream when it's done. So we're on game 9. So, Reading, Swansea, Bristol City, Sheffield United, yeah. And then West Brom, Nottingham Forest, and then Preston. Fulham, that's going to be the game. So, we're on game 9 at the moment. We're getting there. We're nearly getting there at the end. Oh, by the way, guys, I've not actually plugged my... I've forgotten to change the scene again. And I'll tell you why. Because Reading have just scored. That has happened twice now. Twice! Call me Pep Guardiola because I'm moaning about twice. Right, okay, let's see this goal. Thank God I'm not doing my predictions video because then I would have to restart this game so many times. Right, so that's 1-0 Reading. Right, but as I was saying, yeah, Reading are in a really powerful position because they can relegate 2 teams if they get a good result in this game here. And they can pretty much send Barnsley down to bed as well if Barnsley don't win either. Does Dylan White stand a chance against Fury? I'm going to say Fury will win. Fury's just got that mentality and power. That's my opinion, at least. It doesn't mean he will. Dylan White is no means to be underestimated. We're still on 1,049, guys. Please do hit the subscribe button if you're not done so. We are so close to 1,050. That'd be amazing if we can get there. By the way, it was Junior Hoylett that got the opening goal for Reading, by the way, in this FIFA game. Barnsley have went from the playoffs last season to now getting relegated. It's been a tough season. Yeah, it really has. It's been such a contrast of what they've had. But it's, you know, they've had a good policy in the past when they've been able to appoint lesser loan managers. But losing the likes of Moa, I think, has really detrimented their season. They've lost DK, which played an important part of getting them to the top 6 too. They just lost too many crucial players. Didn't replace them well enough, and that's what happens. They've got a younger squad in the league as well, if I'm right. In fact, no, maybe Derby have now got the youngest squad on average. In fact, well, no, actually, having said that, they've got Curtis Davis at the back. No, they've not. But I think Barnsley have got the youngest average age in the team. So that inexperience has probably cost them too. Charlie, welcome. No, it's fine. You can be at this time if you like. Don't worry. It's absolutely fine. We're on game 9, actually, so you've still got quite a fair bit of this stream left to do. But just to remind everyone, our like target is 20, and we're on 17 likes at the moment. So, guys, please do like the stream. Only 3 likes away from our target, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, but last time I checked, we're on 1,049 subs. We're nearly at 1,050. That would be a brilliant achievement for this channel today. So please hit the subscribe button if you're not done so now. This is a chance for Swansea. It's an equalising goal. Wow. Okay. Now Derby and Peterborough will be celebrating that. Joel Pirro scores to make it 1-1. So as I said, we could have a situation where Peterborough and Derby get relegated in this game week. They would have to lose their games, and Reading will have to win their game against Swansea. Ronka had me up all night. Yeah, he does do a bit of gaming and stuff, doesn't he? And yeah, he lives in a completely different time zone as well. So yeah, I'm not too surprised with that. I think if we don't go up and lose Carlos, we'll go down next year, says Bluetail. Well, that's big of you to say that. Yeah, that's the question. Is Huddersfield's success in the top 6 going to be like Barnsley's, like a one season of just greatness and then it fades away, you know, in the following season? It's about having the right strategy, isn't it? Oh, you were listening to music. Oh, right. Why am I not surprised? I tell you what, I mean, that was one of the things I'm really glad I added to my Discord, this groovy bot thing, whatever the hell it's called. Carl was able to know how to do it, so he taught me how to do it in my chat, and he did it. Rexy, welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Don't know what that accent was, but we'll go with it. God, there's so many messages I'm going to have to catch up on after this as well. Some on the dissertation, some on other things as well. Some on my job, some on YouTube, payroll things. There's so many things I've got to catch up on. Because actually, exclusive guys, I've actually not earned a single penny from YouTube yet. But I think the email I just got from them is the reason why I've not been paid yet. And I've got to, as soon as I sort it out, I think it'll be sorted. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I've literally been up to 3 in the morning trying to get this dissertation done. And I tell you what, it's in a position now where I think if I spend 2 really good days on it, it should be done. Abstract needs to be written. Introduction, conclusion need to be written. And the final section, and that's it. It's nearly done. So I'm very excited because after the 25th of April, when that's done, I can then pump so much content on this channel. I can do career mode again, which I think I'll be doing on my second channel to promote my gaming channel. I'll then do more videos. Hopefully there'll still be some things up for grabs, like top 6 for the championship, promotion for League 1, relegation from the Premier League. I'm hoping they're going to still be up for grabs by that time. Daniel Fart should go to Burnley if they go down. That is a really good idea. I didn't actually think of that. That is a really good shout, Charlie. If he can get some of his players in as well, I can see that working, you know. That's actually one of the first few suggestions I've seen, which I think, yeah, you know what? That makes sense. No party, says Blue Terrier. This stream can still be good without Matt SB. Matt SB, whilst he's a legend and all that, he doesn't carry the stream. I try and carry the stream to the best that I can. It's normally you Gatsby, the one you say carry the stream, although he's not here either, and it's looking like he's going to be staying downstairs. I mean, I did see him this morning. He was asleep on the sofa. There's so much crap I've got to catch up on. It's going to be tight with time as well, because Charlie, you weren't here, but my plan, and I did explain it, was after this stream, I'll be watching the highlights and then do my review video. But I do have work at 1:50 today. Although, I think I've got an hour free today. I think that's what I might do. I think I could actually use that time to record it. Yeah, because I think one of my students is not turning up today. But, yeah, having said that, I'm going to be trying recording my review video today in the afternoon, and it'll be released in the morning, where you guys can see my reaction to the weekend games, or the Friday games technically, and then we can predict Matchday 43, which is exciting. FIFA's now doing its predictions there, and I tell you what, FIFA is doing very bloody well right now, because they picked up 14 points in this game week, where a lot of us really struggled for points. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he'd be a good short-term championship manager, Daniel Fark. I 100% agree with that. I really do. I completely agree, Charlie. That's why I thought it was a good suggestion, because I think Burnley's aim will be to leave the championship, although they've got to be not too careful. Proud of your Reading prediction. Oh, yes! That was another one. Yeah, you predicted 2-1 Reading. I definitely remembered you predicting Bristol City to win against Stoke, which was such a Bristol City result. I can't believe I didn't predict that. But yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were the only one actually who predicted that one as well. So yeah, fair play. Well done for that. There was a couple of really good predictions there. Some of you predicted West Brom Blackpool correctly. Most of us predicted Preston Millwall. That's where most of us got our points from. Then, what else? FIFA predicted a Luton game, right? And I don't think anyone else did as well. Yeah, no one predicted Birmingham, Coventry. Couple of you did predict Bournemouth and Middlesbrough, so fair play off that. Lincoln finished third, says Lequan Henry. Fair play. Yeah, well, great recovery. You're in the relegation zone near the start of the season. That's a recovery and a half indeed. Right, 90th minute. Can they get one goal, Reading? A win would really put them, in safe territory. But it doesn't look like that they're going to get this win. Unless I can think of something here. They tackled that. Full time. It's a draw. Draw between Reading and Swansea. Doesn't really do either team favour. I mean, Swansea don't really have much to play for now. But Reading do. So next game is Bristol City, Sheffield United. It is. Can't Wigan go up today? I don't think they can. Had they beaten Burton, they could. I actually need to... I did cover League One in the stream, but I'll go through it again for you, Charlie, especially as you weren't here at the start. Right, Bristol City, Sheffield United. Let's actually show this now, because I really can't be bothered to keep changing scenes now. Oh, look at me turning lazy now. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Away kit there. Blank. There we go. Right, okay, let's look at Wigan's chances of going up, because Rotherham and Wigan are playing today. Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, just let them play for a bit. Subs are looking at right now, 1,049. So guys, please hit the subscribe button. Just only one of you would need to hit the subscriber amount, or just a subscribe button to get to 1,050. That would be an unbelievable achievement for this channel. It really, really would be appreciative if you can hit the subscribe button. It really, really does help. It really is appreciative. Right, League One's here. So, League One, Wigan are on 87 with 41 games played, but Rotherham also with 41 games played have got 80. Now, Rotherham have got Ipswich, if I remember right, and they've actually got to play, literally in the next couple of minutes, actually. In fact, they may have just kicked off. Yes, they've just kicked off. Rotherham Ipswich. Obviously, they've not updated it yet, but 7-point gap at the moment. I'm going to miss a goal, aren't I? No, great save, Fotheringham. Right, Bristol City came close. So, if Rotherham lose and Wigan win, so that'll put them 12 points apart. Oh, it'll pretty much get them. Well, not math. Well, basically, it'll be 12-point gap with 4 games left. So, Wigan will have to lose all their games. Wigan will be 1 point off promotion, basically, if results go their way. But if Wigan if they did beat Burton in midweek, then yeah, a win for Wigan and a loss for Rotherham would have sent them up. But not quite this weekend. But, you know, Rotherham can still stay on their tails if they win against Ipswich. If you love Arsenal, sit down. Well, I'm not going to be staying up for too long. Ugh. Just taking part of the joke. Right, we do have a goal here. It's for Bristol City. Chris Martin with the opening goal for Bristol City. I tell you what, they are such a peculiar team to predict. They're literally the hardest team for me to predict, I think. Them and Millwall have really been up there for the toughest team to predict all season. It's a nice goal by Chris Martin. Norwood doesn't really do well with his positioning there. Fotheringham can't get near it. It is 1-0 to Bristol City. God, I've got such an itchy nose. I really apologise, guys. Scuddybags 2 goals in extra time. So you got a 4-2 win for Lincoln. We're going to the Championship. Nice. Well done. Okay, Lincoln to the Championship. I'll be interested to see how that goes. Imagine if Dyche ended up in Millwall. Oh my god. He would be perfect for Millwall. Hard man at a hard club. Yeah, he would be absolutely perfect in Millwall. But I personally don't think he'll pick a club straight away. I think for working at a club for 10 years straight, he's going to have a break of some sorts, I think. I think he'll be a bit like Eddie Howe. I think he'll wait a bit. And he'll eventually go to a Premier League club that's struggling or a recently promoted club that needs help. You know, I can see him maybe go to maybe not a Fulham, but just a struggling Premier League club, let's just say, that, you know, in the future, I think he'll go for that, I think. Tony Pulis to Burnley. Oh, my days. I don't think Burnley fans will enjoy that. Oh, they probably would have liked it 10 years ago, but now, oh dear. No, not what after he did with Sheffield Wednesday. I don't think he should. Chance for Sheffield United, and it's an equalising goal for the Blades. It is 1-1. So it's Morgan Gibbs Wright, if I'm right in saying. He's got the equalising goal for Sheffield United. This is a big game for top 6 because basically they're 6th place now, Sheffield United. If they do drop points here, they can invite teams outside the top 6 to replace them. And I did predict Sheffield United, my updated predictions, to finish in 7th place. Which, I gotta say, that actually might happen. You never know, to be honest. Oh, sorry guys. I'm always tired in a stream. Just had to crack my back, which tells you everything about my age. You're doing Spurs Brighton right now. Okay, I'll send you guys to your stream, Ethan, when this is done. So this is game 10. So after this game, we've only got 2 games left actually. I would have said Tony from Blackburn 3 months ago, but now no. Oh, Tony Mowbray. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I just think all those managers, you know, whilst they can do the job, I just don't think they are consistent enough anymore. You know, they've still got some qualities within them, but 10 years ago, consistently, they were the best, but now they're no longer there. You know, things change. Football changes all the time. Right, it is 1-1 going into extra time. God, I always forget. Bristol City have their badges on the middle of their shirts. Why do you do that? Well, just why? Newcastle did it, and it was absolutely hideous when they did it. God, excuse me. My throat is really sore today. I'm really hoping it's not a cold or something that I'm starting to get. Always drink water. Very important. Right. So I talked about the League One and the Championship at the moment. Is there anything else I need to update you? Congrats on 1.5. Well, my or 0.5 you probably mean. 1.05, let's be more specific. I do think though my it rounds up is what I've noticed, because I've been on 1.05 since I got 1048, but I can check now actually. How have we done? Right, this is not what I want to see. This is League One. Let's see, moment of truth. We're still on 1040 now. No, we are on 1050. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, whoever just subscribed. Thank you guys so much. We've done it. 1050 subs. Wow. I mean, my channel has been showing 1.05 like since the start of the stream, so I knew I couldn't really trust it. But now it's official. We're at 1050 subs. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. I really do. That's actually really nice. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that. But we're halfway through to get to 1,100, which would be fantastic for this channel. Just wide from Sheffield United there. Can Sheffield United now find a winner after falling behind? Right. If you hear music in the background, it's my brother. He's got a music performance in A level that he's doing, so that's why you can potentially hear music in the background there. Thank you, Lecon Henry. Thank you so much. Right, let's continue on here. Jay De Silva, who scored the winning goal actually for Bristol City there. Naki Wells, Vyman. It's a goal for Bristol City. I did not expect that. Wow. Okay, brilliant work. So it's Andre Vyman with the goal. Jay De Silva does very well there actually. Semenyo there. Wells, Semenyo, and what a goal that is. Brilliant teamwork there. Right. Well, I did not expect that, to be honest. But, yeah, Bristol City have been one of these clubs that have been frowned upon by their fans recently. But I think definitely Nigel Pearson recognises that, and they definitely need a really, really big season next year. I think Nem, alongside with Birmingham, have been really average this year. So they definitely need to try and go for something this season. Do you want to know what Ronk had me listening to? Well, I do notice the odd Little Mix song goes in now and again. Sorry to rat you out, but that tends to happen sometimes. Jay De Silva there. Vyman to Masengo. Naki Wells. Semenyo, what a save by Foringham. That's an outrageous... And how did he keep that in? Wow. Unbelievable. How on earth did he keep that ball in? Unbelievable. Okay, Morgan is right. We'll catch up on comments in a minute. I've just got some commentary here. Hano and Masengo, Vyman. Got a couple of gaps here in the middle. Bristol City could see this as a good opportunity here. So, Alex Scott to Semenyo here. He's up against Chris Basham. He's done very well against him as well. But George Bulldog with some brilliant defending. Defends it right. Let's see if Sheffield United can get a goal. McGoldrick. I don't really necessarily back him to whip in a great ball. All right, Norwood, I do. Sharp, not as fast as he was anymore. Norwood now. Back to Sander Burge. I always forget that he's in that squad. A player of that quality in the Championship's unbelievable. Gibbs White. Billy Sharp. Can he find a goal? No, it's good defending, I think, by Callis. Great defending by Callis. You caught us simping, says Charlie. Well, it's because I get a notification every time it comes around, because I made the bot. It's nothing, to be embarrassed about. It's absolutely fine. I listen to some embarrassing stuff. We all do. We all have our guilty pleasure songs. Right, Naki Wells. Oh, good tackling there. That could have been game over if Bristol City got that in, but they don't. It's a full-time whistle. So it ends. Bristol City 2. Bristol City 2. And it ends as Sheffield United 1. Unbelievable. You can always join a party. Well, a lot of the time I'm working, and I'm actually at real parties. Not to say your party with Ronka was a disgrace, but no, it's fine. Maybe at some point that could really be a fun thing to organise if all of us actually had a music or discos night or whatever at the server. Yeah, that could work. I mean, to be fair, to be fair, actually, for server, most people go on to the self-promotion part of it now, really, to be honest. There's like the odd couple of people that talk around mid-game, but not much, really, to be honest. I'll tell you what, one server that has been really quieting down is Ben's Patreon's one as well. Right, Nottingham Forest, West Brom, and I think, yeah, Forest are at home as well. Great game, actually, I think this will be. I'm aware, Rexy, you have asked a question about the banning thing, but it's been from previous behaviour things that you've had in other servers, if I'm right in saying. I mean, because we have only really, I think we only have 2 to 3 like moderators with myself and Giddy Fry that have those commands there, and I personally didn't ban you, of course, but if your behaviour in servers is, not great, then, we can't risk that. But I don't know. It's something else we can look into as well. What I'm hoping is that if I get my editor in, and especially if Gillifry could actually go back into talking about this as well, we can actually start organising a new system too. Yeah, it is Forest now. That's right. Did you see when Toffolo scored and a guy ran onto the pitch and it took 8 stewards to tackle him? I think I saw that as well. I tell you what, pitch invasions are really going up in the Championship, especially, which really tells you the level of security, doesn't it? They've really done a lot more, actually, to try and, get out of there as well. But, they're still doing it. These laws and stuff, those threats they've got. People are still running across the server. People are still running across the pitch. And it's not really doing anything. Oh, chance. Looks like is that Moet? Or is that Garner Higgin? I can't even see. That may have been Moet with that chance there. Just wide off the post. Unlucky. This should be a good game. Now, if Forest win this, they're really going to have to hope that Bournemouth and Fulham drop points. Now, of course, Bournemouth... Oh, who did Bournemouth play? They have Coventry, which they can drop points from. And Fulham have got Preston. Now, Fulham may not. Maybe... I think it's more likely Bournemouth could drop points than Fulham. Having said that, Fulham dropped all 3 points last time. Did you see the match between Bentley and Jacob Brown? Yes, I did talk about it. It was one of the first things I saw on my Twitter after work. And I was like, yep, that's the Championship in a nutshell. Problem is that if you ban them for 1 year, by that time you have that team away again, your ban is up. Yeah, but bans are just not going to do it. They've got to do more than that. They have to do more than that. It's the laws. It's not like they're not strong enough. It just lacks reasoning, doesn't it? So they need to reconsider what they've got to do there. They really got to. We're 18 likes, by the way, guys. So we're 2 likes away from 20 likes. So guys, please, if you've not liked the stream yet, please do give the stream a like button, because we are only 2 likes away from our goal, which will be absolutely fantastic. Bit of a quieter stream. No Gatsby, no Matt, of course. But, it's still been a pretty chill stream. And to be honest, it's been a nice break from, doing so much dissertation work. It's nice to actually have a little bit of a break from this work and actually sitting around and talking about the Championship. And it's not going to end there. I'm going to be doing more stuff as well afterwards as well. Probably going to have lunch, actually, first. And then I'm going to see if I can get... a video recording done before I'm needed for work. It's going to be very close though, because I am needed an hour's time. Yeah, maybe not. But I don't know. My brother's just screamed about something. Maybe Brighton have taken the lead against Spurs. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. If anyone does want to join the If anyone, sorry, what was I going to say? If anyone does want to join the Discord, you just simply join by clicking the link, basically. Okay. By the way, if Rexy does come back, you might as well just let him know what's going on, because they won't know any better if you don't tell them why. So... I ain't in the Discord. I probably won't be joining. Yeah. Well, it's fine. You know, Ben's Patreon thing is the same as well. He's got a lot more patrons than he has got with Discord members. I'm telling you that. God, I tell you what. Now I've just said lunch, I'm absolutely famished. That's what happens. Right, so second half, 0-0. Been very disappointing game so far. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, Ethan, you're streaming your game at the moment. So, guys, if you can watch Ethan after this stream, I'll do that. In fact, what I'll do, I'll send the link to his stream and we'll raid him. Very mini raid, but it'll be a tiny raid that might help. God, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Got indigestion. That's an empty burp, that. I'm hungry, clearly. Right. Corner to West Brom. I tell you what, West Brom have been better than Nottingham Forest there, according to FIFA at the moment. It was Moa who missed that chance as well. Furlong. Bartley. Oh, off the line. What an unbelievable clearance. Was that Colback that headed it off the line? That's an unbelievable clearance. Now Forest on the break. Here's Brennan Johnson. He's on his own. Can he score? That is unbelievable counter-attacking football from Forest. Unbelievable. One end, there's a goal line clearance. I think it's Jack Colback who makes the goal line clearance. And then bang, counter-attack. Brennan Johnson by himself makes it 1-0. Brilliant composure as well. Literally just breaks out the pace. I mean, it goes to show that back line is definitely very slow for West Brom, which is a big problem. But what a really great goal for Nottingham Forest. That is one of the best goals you would see from one end of the pitch to other. That is brilliant. I always really enjoy watching those goals. They're really nice. And that's a big goal for Forest this season as well. Surely after that, you know, they're in the top 6 really. What a weapon indeed. Yeah, I gotta agree. I agree with you there. Brilliant player. He will be up there for my player for season. In fact, I am going to do a team for season, yeah. What a counter-attack, says AJ Wolfboy. Agreed. Literally, the counter-attacking football is really great when you perform it right. And that is a counter-attacking goal, if I've ever seen one. Brilliant goal. By the way, guys, thank you to whoever's just subscribed to the channel because... Oh, hello, guys. 1052. Thank you, guys, so much to whoever's just subscribed. I have a feeling if it's multiple accounts, it may unsubscribe later on. But thank you, guys, anyway, for subscribing to the channel. I do truly appreciate that. Right, let's... Yeah, we're actually going to do a replay there. And... Bosh. Nice one. I'm not gonna lie, I really loved the stream where me, Matt, and Charlie were taking the piss. I love it. I love it. There was so much back and forth between you and Matt there. There was some real rivalry there. There was literally Matt cheering when Luton got a goal in this FIFA game. I love it. I absolutely love that. I really do. I love the banter that goes around sometimes, and I think it's better when, you know, you've been on this stream as well, and clearly Matt knows who you are as well. I love that. I really do. That's actually one of my favorite parts of it. Just seeing, you know, how you guys react. You know, because all of you got your different backgrounds with football, and you know, it's all about respecting it, but it's also, you know, having a bit of a laugh, isn't it? Like if you remember what Ben said, you know, it's the cynic in us that we always laugh at when teams, you know, bottle it or something. And, you know, it's really bad of us, but he's not wrong there. Oh my god, imagine if it's Huddersfield Coventry in the top 6. I mean, Huddersfield are going to play Coventry very soon. I'm already excited to see how that game's going to go between the two of you there. Great defending there. I tell you what, Forest are defending for their lives here. They've actually not been... He's just hit 20k. He's just hit 10k and thinks he's PewDiePie. I don't think he does, but undoubtedly he's done very, very well for himself. I gotta say, he's done really, really well. You know, if you hit 10k, you are officially one of the big boys now. If you get him to the playoffs, take the donkey out with him. I love that. I love the rivalry here. Right, here's Johnson again. He's been their best player by far. Max Lowe to Johnson again. He can square it to Zinkernagel. He's going to give it to Yates instead. Zinkernagel's there. That's game over. It's 2-0 to Forest. And surely that is top 6 confirmed for Forest if they win this game. Brilliant play. I tell you what, West Brom have been playing much better. Why are people shouting? Right, well, they're laughing at something. Something's happened. I'm gonna find out after this stream. Bloody hell, that was loud. So, one of my brothers has just shouted at something, and my mum is laughing at the top of her lungs. So, yeah, there's a lot of noise at the moment. Right, so, full-time whistle. Brighton almost goal. Oh, that's probably what it was. Brighton nearly scored. That's probably what it was. Oh my god, he really does take football over there. I mean, to be fair, I think I would be the same as well if I did live watch-alongs too. Right, let's go back to this scene there. So 20 likes, guys, is our target. I can't... What on earth? How on earth can he scream that loud? Listening to the Little Mix. That's the comment of the video. I love that. Yeah, that is the reaction they would make to that. Oh my god. Okay. It's oh, get a grip. It's Fulham Preston last. Oh my god. Oh, I can't get over that. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the lie? How are we doing? We made it to 20. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Oh, I need a timeout. I need a timeout. Oh my gosh. Oh no. It's not that funny. Why am I laughing so much? Right, my god. Right, okay. We're back on. We're back live. Fulham Preston. Last game. As soon as this stream's done, I'm now doing a review video as well. Wow. If Huddersfield actually get promoted, that would be such an amazing story. They were literally one of the favourites for relegation. I tell you what, yeah. You know, even when they were promoted under David Wagner, you know, they weren't promised great things. Have a drink? Nah, not today. Maybe tomorrow I'll have a drink. Why are they shouting? What? I don't... Ethan, update me. What's going on with that Spurs and Brighton game? Because there's a lot of noise going around. What is going on at the moment? That something's going on in that game that's making a lot of noises at the moment. Oh my days. I'm literally holding it in right now. But no, I think I'm okay now. I think that's fine. What's going on in that game? I'll tell you what. I don't know, maybe I think what happened is that Spurs were playing out from the back, and I think McAllister for Brighton nearly tapped the ball in. Alex Manbow did Colchester do well. Yeah, well, Colchester didn't do well against Exeter. Oh dear. Yeah, Colchester have just not having a great season, aren't they? We're surviving. Just changed song, says Blue Terrier. What are you talking about? Just changed song there. Spurs pass around in the midfield. They're just passing around the midfield. Oh, okay. Maybe the noise is not actually... Well, I definitely know. Definitely one of the noises was on the Brighton game. But maybe they're just making noises on purpose. If they're sabotaging my stream, I swear to God. Because I do know that they do know I stream now. You know, it's not a secret anymore. I mean, how can it be a secret? I'm just upstairs all day with no life. So they have to figure out what I'm doing with myself. God, I was actually crying on my days. Wow, unbelievable. Thank you guys for liking the stream, by the way. I do appreciate it. We were on 20 likes, which is our goal. Thank you guys so much. And to remind you where we are now, we're at 1,052. 1,055 could be amazing if we can get it, but 1,052 is brilliant. Our target was 1,050, and the fact we got that, I got to thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. Oh, dear. Really tired, though, as well. Oh, that's the problem. You get so energised. Chelmsford doing great, says Charlie with the exclamation marks on great. Well, they had a really good win. They had a really, really good win yesterday against St Albans. And I don't think it guarantees survival, but it really, really puts us in a much better position now. So, I mean, I'm reading it from the table because I got it saved. We're on 36 points. And I think, there's 21 teams in the league. So so it's 40 games. I think, was it the bottom two that go down as well? I can't actually remember. Me and Matt should do a watch along for Huddersfield commentary, and I just missed a goal. Preston have scored against Fulham. If they lose this Fulham, that'll be 3 defeats in a row for Fulham. That's unbelievable. Rexy, I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know if it is going to be an unban. This is something I've got to do later on, all right? That's a good goal by Daniel Johnson, though. Brilliant strike. Me and Matt should do a watch along for Huddersfield commentary. If you can do. Spurs almost scored. All right, that's probably what the sound was. Right. Good goal by Daniel Johnson there. It's a good win against St Albans as well, because they're in the top 10, I think. They're fighting for playoff positions. So that's a brilliant, brilliant result for Chelmsford. Yeah, so if it is the bottom 2 that go down, we're currently in the bottom 4. Now, our next game, if I'm right in saying, I think is against Billericay. I think. Let's just check the matches. Okay, so there's a couple of games happening today, actually, which is surprising me. No, wait, no, Chelmsford Billericay is next. It is next. 18th of April. Bank Holiday Monday, Chelmsford versus Billericay. If I know, this is Chelmsford's games. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, Chelmsford's next game is against Billericay. We've got Slough Town, Maidstone. Oh, Maidstone will be tough. Concord Rangers. Ooh, okay. And Ebbsfleet. Ebbsfleet were in the National League not too long ago. Brighton almost scored from a corner. We are like 8 points officially off survival. That's good for Leeds. If I sat next to Matt in commentary, and I'll probably would get kicked out. Oh dear. Sometimes we can't help with our emotions sometimes. No, I think it's only the bottom place team that gets relegated. No, my mistake. I've only just thought about that. So, wait, at the moment, I'm just going to give you a predicament. Billericay are currently last place. They will be relegated. But their next game is against Chelmsford away from home. We're at Melbourne Stadium, so Chelmsford are at home. Great save by Johnston. Chelmsford are at home at Melbourne Stadium. If we beat Billericay, we're safe. Undoubtedly. But if Billericay win, they close the gap on Chelmsford by 3 points, and then it'll be Welling United that will be in the relegation picture. Now, the fact we have got a bit of a gap from Welling and Billericay now, I think Chelmsford should be okay. We've got 5 games left as well. Bath have got only 4 games left, and they're on 35. So actually, I think Bath are in a little bit of trouble. Yeah, it's very tough. But yeah, Maidstone, we've got to play. They're top of the league, away from home. It's not nice who we've got to play. Concord, have been, recently in the National League. But I think they had a lot of... They were not expelled, but I think they were kicked out of the league for financial insufficient funding. Slough Town mid-table, and Ebbsfleet, they're in the top 7. Yeah, so Chelmsford have got tough games. They really have got tough games. Although the fact we beat St Albans, a team just outside the top 7, it could be a good sign that Chelmsford should survive. Fingers crossed, at least. Because I would love to see Chelmsford still in the 6th tier of English football. I don't really want them to drop down to the Isthmian Premier Division. Because that is the league below this, the Isthmian Premier Division. And they will actually only be 1 division above #United if they do get relegated, Chelmsford. Sing a Little Mix song for the stream for your beautiful vocals. Not a chance. Maybe in the final game of the season when things are, well, I've got to be in a good mood for it. I'm not going to be in a good mood until my dissertation's done. I don't know. Another time, maybe. You know, don't catch me off guard now because I was laughing hysterically at your joke. I know when I'm right. And plus, I always, you know, what Mark tends to do, he sings like a cappella without any background. And I sound so crappy. Oh my God, what a goal by Fulham. I sound so crappy without any accompaniment or whatever. I think next time, like, if I'm actually listening to music on headphones and stuff like that, I'll then actually sing from that. Because then I'll actually keep on tune. Nah, but Little Mix as well, I don't actually know lyrics, to be honest. And that's another thing as well, I don't really know lyrics, which my parents would actually be very upset with me about because they are always religious for how they know lyrics to every single song. Do a drunk stream for the playoffs? You never know. Right, I gotta say, we're near the end of the stream. It's just clocked to me that only 7 minutes time for FIFA terms. This stream we're done. So this will be the perfect time just to say my thanks. Thank you everyone watching this stream today. I do appreciate it. Not many of you watching now. They're probably thinking, oh, it's near the end of the stream anyway. But thank you guys. We've made it to our like target of 20 likes. Yes, Iverson's going to punch away. No, Iverson's got it. We're at 1,052, so I can only thank you guys for pushing me to 1,050 subscribers today. I really do appreciate that. I do appreciate the support all of you provide for me. And I guess now, if the final whistle's going to go, that will wrap it up for the end of the stream. So guys, have you not liked the stream? If you've not liked the stream, please do give the stream a like. It does tremendously help. If you're thinking of donating to the channel, you can by donating... well, not by here, but you get shouted out if you do. Charlie Brown's been the only one that's donated so far. If you want to follow my social medias, they're down there. Twitter there and Instagram there. You can follow me if you want to get more updates on my personal life a little bit. Don't you know, pumping up, these are staying up, says Charlie Brown. Right, I did make a promise to gamer guy Ethan that I would share his stream. I don't know if are you on your main account or are you on your second account streaming? I think you must be on your other account. No, actually, or are you? You are streaming. Alright, hang on a minute. I'll send that link to everyone now. Hang on, guys. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-bum. Oh crap, I've got to open my own stream now as well. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Right. That is Ethan's stream. So guys, please do check it out. Click on that link and it should take you straight to a stream where he's commentating over Spurs and Brighton. I'll see if I can make it for a little bit as well, but maybe not because I've got to make my review video. But I do wish you the best of luck there for Ethan for that. Please like this stream if you haven't done so. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. That'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary. It's on the end of this stream. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow in my review video. Take care, everyone.